Thank you. Okay, come on, guys. Let's be real here. Let's be real here. And that's saying it with like the utmost respect. Yeah, well, it is what it is. With the utmost respect, they were never getting it. With the utmost respect, honestly. That whole streamer university thing is basically like the bop house for streamers. Jesus.
What did he say?
Yeah, I stream SmackDown as well. I need to get into midweek streams again. I want to start streaming AEW, but I just know what kind of crowd that brings. I know what kind of crowd that brings. Yeah. Shut up, anime. Nah. Don't worry. If y'all want me ranked, we can get there. Is it just me who thinks this year's wrestling hasn't been exciting for build-ups to pay-per-views? I don't know. I'm excited for Saturday Night Main Event. Even though I won't be live for it, I'm excited for Saturday night's main event. Reason being, this card is stacked. Like, absolutely stacked. Yo, Raider Chris, 22 months. Wheel, what up? All is well. Raider Chris, W's in the chat for Raider Chris. That's 22 months. Currently on a 2-month streak. Fuck yeah. 149 subs to go to open our first Tops playing card box. So it's kind of crazy. I can't go live on Instagram. Well, I can, but it's off my phone. I should be able to do it through OBS. And I can't go live. What up, Park? And I can't go live on TikTok off my PC because for some reason I need to use a different camera thing. How do you like JC Mateo as a name? Listen, only thing I'm going to say about this is, how do you not own your own name? Like, how do you not own your own name? Get some pretty cool news that I thought I would share. I'm going to reconnect my camera to my computer. I'm going to stream UEFA Europa League final on Wednesday. Let's go. What up, Damonte? Thank you so much for subbing again, my dude. 26 months. We could be on our third 9, 18, 27. We almost on our third kid, dude. We almost on our third kid. Jeff, Sean, and Odd Duck over in the YouTube. DeMonte over here giving my sub length envy. It's kind of funny though, because I think you and DeMonte are also in the race for like most subs donated as well. There was one other person that used to come in here and sub, like gift subs like crazy. I just can't remember. Was it Jimmy? A form of Jimmy? Don't know if it was a big Jimmy or a little Jimmy. Alex! That's 2 months straight. Let's go. Appreciate you. 147 subs away from getting our first Tops box. And we're almost on a hype train? What the hell? Bax, let's go. Appreciate you. 26 months. You do giveaways, Teshk? Yes, going back to doing giveaways, yes. So if we hit 150 subs, I am going to do a Tops unboxing, And then whatever the big hits of the Topps unboxing are, I'm going to send them off to PSA, get them graded, and then give them away on the channel. So it's just giving back the channel, investing to the channel giving back.
This is the
Do we get the fourth man tonight? I don't think we do.
with us, or you become a
Or the third man.
Punk, you so desperately
I personally
wanna die
still think it needs to be
martyr.
Ethan Page.
I believe
W's in the
that
chat
can
for
be
backs,
arranged.
Alex. We are almost on a hype train. What do we need for a hype? Oh, we are on a hype train. We are on a hype train. As the white Oprah Winfrey? Jesus. And I'm not streaming Saturday night's main event, so that's gonna suck. How's the audio, guys? I'm actually gonna be at a wrestling event on Saturday.
We gonna silence this noise. This
4 letters, 1 word.
Main event, Jey Uso is now
Yeah, so a friend of mine that I grew up with in elementary school, her daughter is actually getting her pro wrestling debut, and I got her into wrestling, and she's having her first match on a card with Rhino and Savio Vega this weekend. So I'm going to go watch her first match, and I'm really proud of it. So, hey, DeMonte with a 5 bomb. DeMonte is fucking 39 subs away from fucking 1,000. Jesus. Oh, letters. 1 word. Teshk auditioning for a manager role. You don't want me as a manager.
Is to decimate the world heavyweight champion.
How do you type the part?
This man, main event, Jey Uso. He's the world champ. Uso seeking revenge following a backstage attack last week. He meets Breaker tonight on Monday Night Raw.
You think we get a third? I hope it's not. I hope it's tonight, because I'm not going to be live for Saturday night main event.
With a phenomenal tag team partner tonight. The man who has taken WWE by storm. A magical Penta. AJ and Penta have a score to settle with the Judgment Day.
Yo, Penta
tonight.
just loving life.
Finn Balor.
Okay, so I'm saying this before the show starts. I just want to say this before the show starts. How crazy would it be? Liv returns tonight, but Finn has Roxanne in the clubhouse.
What a way to kick things off here in South Carolina. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Logan Paul.
Pat Logan Paul finds himself as the #1 contender to Jey Uso's
He's so humble.
World Heavyweight Championship. And you and I will be at ringside this coming Saturday night for an edition of Saturday Night's Main Event, live from Tampa, Florida. It's 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, live nationwide, streaming on Peacock and live on NBC. Pat, can Logan Paul win his first world title at Saturday Night's Main Event?
Logan
How
Paul
can
has
he-
the capabilities to accomplish anything seemingly in any field. Look what is in his hand right now. Yeah, exactly. Prime has taken over the world just because he wanted
Prime
it to
has
happen.
taken over the
he
world.
He has ended apps alongside his brother. Rest in peace, Divine. He has created
Prime is horrible.
businesses upon businesses, and he's come to the WWE.
Mariah May on
and
Raw
adapted like
at
a
the
fish
end
to
of
water.
May.
Anything is possible with Logan Paul.
Did you get some insights that I need to know about? By the way, guys, level 3 hype train. Let's go.
Hey, yo! Welcome to Monday Night Raw! Listen here, Greenville. It is a fact that I will beat Jey Uso this Saturday.
Imagine it happens.
And when I return to this
Imagine.
ring next Monday on Raw, Logan Paul will be your new World Heavyweight Champion.
Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong, Greenville? You don't like facts? Hey, perfect. I got a lot more for you. Check this out. Fact. Jey Uso is the current world heavyweight champion.
That is fact.
Okay.
Fact. Jey Uso tapped out Gunther at WrestleMania.
Facts.
Nah, no yeet. Nah, no yeet. No yeet. I said no yeet. Okay, fine. Yeah, fine, yeet. 4 letters, 1 word. All y'all got 2 brain cells. Shut up.
Wow.
No yeet. Fact.
Yeetville, South
Logan
Carolina.
Paul won a singles title 12 years faster than Jey Uso. Fact.
Why are you
Jey
so angry,
Uso
bro?
cannot handle the weight of being a world champion.
That title is very heavy. That title is quite heavy.
Jey Uso has eyes on everyone in this company except Logan Paul. Fact.
Bro, chill.
And the biggest fact of them all, and my favorite, I have knocked out Jey Uso 3 times.
That's hard to knock out a Samoan.
3 times.
They got hard heads.
I have left Jey Uso unconscious, flatlined, face first on the floor. And guess what? Ooh, man, sorry,
Ooh.
Greenville. I'm gonna do it again this Saturday. And when I do, Logan Paul will become your new.
At least he believes in what he's saying.
I believe a lot of Logan Paul's
Damn.
opinions he was stating as facts there, but obviously very confident.
Well, if Logan Paul does become the world champion, then his first title defense would be against this man.
Arctic, thank you so much for the sub.
Face the winner.
Logan's a good wrestler, but no matter how good he is, he's still
from
unlikable
tonight
dick.
On
Facts.
what will be a massive
Dom,
Monday Night
what
Raw
up? How
in
much does it weigh?
Phoenix, Arizona.
I'm pretty sure my world title, which I got the replica, weighs about 12 pounds. 12 pounds carrying that around for hours and hours on end is a bitch. Guys, 140 subs to go.
Conversation is exactly where Gunther wants to be.
Well, 80% of his time in WWE has been a champion. Admits he does not like the fact that he is no longer carrying gold to the ring.
I know, it's always good to see Muse. Yo, the pop for when Jay comes out is gonna be stupid.
Indeed, Gunther did tap out to Jey Uso at WrestleMania to lose his world championship.
You seem very confident that you can beat the guy that has beaten me for my World Heavyweight Championship.
Facts.
So I need to assume that you're standing out here believing that you're better than me. That's very confident. And I think that's good. Confidence, as we both know, is what drives us in life. It's what got us here, right?
Facts.
And to be quite honest, and if everybody here is honest for 1 second, those people should show you way more respect than they do. I mean, come on guys, you might be a little bit jealous because this is a self-made social media megastar.
Giving him his flowers.
With his own hands, he built a digital empire. If I'm honest, there's things I can learn from you.
Oh, is there? Okay.
Yeah, there is, Gunther. Hey, Gunther's right. The ring general knows business. Hey, it's just business, guys, and I'm good for it. Who knew? Gunther was so smart. Okay? Whenever you want, bro. Talk to me. I'm in the locker room. No, I'm not. I got a green room.
No, I'm not done. I'm not done.
Ah.
I think there's things you can teach me. So social media, obviously, mine could need a little bit help.
Yes, it does.
And just in general, your entrepreneurship, your understanding of marketing.
What's
If I
up,
think
Lion?
about it more. Imagine the headlines. YouTuber becomes world heavyweight champion, right? Logan Paul as world heavyweight champion would be great for business.
Who knew? Gunther, the ring general, knows business. He got a suit and everything. He's basically in the low gang. This is crazy.
What is going
Hey,
on?
respect, Gunther. This guy knows business. I love it.
Settle down, bro. You sound like you're about to hawk Tua on him.
That's what it
Gotta
is
give
to
him
you,
that
right?
hawk too and spit on that
Understand
thing.
one thing. To you, it's business. But to me, all of that here is very personal. Beating Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight Championship is very personal to me. So if you take that away from me, I will take that as feeling personal, disrespected. So maybe ask Pat how I deal with getting disrespected by non-wrestlers.
Facts.
Still bruised, brother. It's getting
That
worse.
guy at least showed some heart, but when I look into your eyes, I don't see no heart.
Can we get Logan versus Gunther tonight?
If you beat Jey Uso and if you square off with me on June 9th in Phoenix, all your other accolades do not mean anything because we will square off. That bell will ring
Yeet.
and I'm gonna eat you alive.
Yo, give me that match tonight. Jay.
That's a scary statement.
Jay with a hit and run.
Well, you know all about it.
What were you saying? Hey, what were you saying, Gunther? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Maybe you heard them. What, are you walking away from Logan Paul? Yo, fam, I wasn't even talking to you. Of course you are.
Jay!
Yeah, big scaredy cat. Of course you are.
Jey Uso, the world champion, with a super kick to his opponent this Saturday night.
Fact. I'm gonna see you on Saturday.
Facts.
Hey, Gunther, I'm gonna see you in Phoenix. 4 letters, 1 word.
Well, it could be a busy few weeks for the
Great start.
current World Heavyweight
Great start to the
champion.
show.
Jey Uso faces Logan Paul Saturday night on Saturday night's main event. 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 Pacific, live nationwide on NBC and streaming on Peacock. The winner has to take on Gunther for the world title 3 weeks from tonight. But Pat, Jey Uso, he's had enough of Logan Paul's ambushes and sneak attacks. A little payback by Jey tonight.
Yeah, Logan Paul said a lot of things in a very confident fashion, and in the end, Jey Uso delivers a super kick to Logan Paul's jaw.
Well,
if that happens on Saturday, it's over.
Yeah, but first, the main event tonight, Jey Uso's got to take on Braun Breaker later on. Switching gears. Tonight,
Switching gears.
Highlight of the night is brought
Oh,
to
look
you
at that
by
McAfee jersey
Papa
right there.
John's.
Papa John's.
Highlight of the night.
It was a great
is
start to the show so far.
Papa John's.
We take you back to last week in our main event here on Monday Night Raw. Tremendous
4 letters,
tag
1
team
word.
action as
Ooh.
Rhea Ripley and Io Sky teamed up
Oh,
against
we're
Juliet
starting
and
with the
Roxanne
women's
Perez.
triple
Turning
threat
point of
with
the
Rhea
matchup
in it?
was here. This apparently was inadvertent. Of
We're
course,
gonna
as
get
you
a
saw Rhea get
sneak
involved
attack
and
on Jey.
Roxanne
Oh, yeah,
took out her
100%.
partner,
Okay,
Juliet.
so we're gonna do
And it allowed
predictions
Rhea
right now.
Ripley and Io Sky to take over control of this
We're
match.
gonna get
and they worked
Rhea.
well as a team.
They
Who's in that
certainly
match?
did, and it was a main
Rhea,
event, and that this is
Roxy,
awesome chant at the end was warranted.
and-
What a fight as Rhea and Io stand together and talk.
And then backstage, Roxanne
Kyrie?
and Julia had an
Be
issue.
focused. We need to ask for a rematch. We need to talk to Adam Pearce, and then we need to. Hey. There's no we.
allow me to be the first.
Let's
to
go.
welcome you officially full-time to Monday Night Raw.
No, Kairi Sane is there tonight. She's in the triple threat.
This is going to be the first day in many successful ones, I hope.
Congratulations to Roxanne Perez. Roxanne Perez will be in action tonight.
Oh, it's not
Triple threat
Roxy.
match to qualify for the Money in the Bank contract ladder match in a couple of weeks.
Why is
It's Roxanne,
Natty there?
Becky, and Natalya tonight.
Isn't she
Another
down in NWA?
women's qualifying match for Money in the
Kyrie
Bank will
Zoe.
take place later on tonight. Rhea Ripley in action against the returning Kairi Sane and Zoe Stark. One note on the Roxanne signing, of course, with Monday Night Raw. We learned Friday on SmackDown, Pat, that Julia has signed with the Blue Brand over on Friday night.
Natty's 100% taking the pin.
Congrats to both of them. The Prodigy coming to Monday Night Raw is great for us.
Oh, wow. We're getting the tag match tonight, right now?
SmackDown with Julia.
Penta, AJ Styles versus Judgment Day. Nah, Natty does a lot for the up-and-comers. Natty is like her husband there. Does a lot of good work on the back. She'll never be that big superstar, but she does a lot.
Penta has taken over WWE, and the fans are loving it. And tonight, teams with a phenomenal AJ Styles to look to settle some scores with Finn Balor and
Probably.
JD McDonough.
Why does that sound so loud?
Team action live on Netflix.
Phenomenal Penta versus the Judgment Day.
I like that.
I hate the wait on some things from WWE. Shot almost a month and still haven't got my Jacob shirt. Dude, don't even get me started. I still haven't gotten my Jacob hoodie, so. In what world Becky and Roxy in the match, though? I don't know. So the fact that I think they're gonna make Becky crash out. Like, Becky's gonna lose. Roxy's gonna qualify.
Media tour of Mexico, so Chad Gable decided to take his place.
Everybody wants a piece of El Grande Americano. It's taking the world by storm.
Hear me out. When Judgment Day breaks up, they should have JD use Al Snow head. No, stop it.
Chad Gable, on the other hand, continued to lose.
Stop it.
Two different people, obviously. We all know that. And this man right here, with zero miedo, zero fear, has captivated the WWE Universe since the moment he arrived.
He don't want none. Wow, the fact that AJ Styles isn't getting a televised entrance is actually insane.
And his tag team partner from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the phenomenal
AJ Styles.
You know, Pat, I think you coined a new name for this team.
Yeah, the phenomenal Penta team is certainly just that. The phenomenal one, AJ Styles, is going to be in like 7 Hall of Fames.
Yeah, last week, of course, took on Finn Balor.
Let's go, Truth. You see that? Tomorrow is your 45th birthday. Kyle, you have a happy 45th birthday, dude. Petition for Hornswoggle to Everyone's getting a new entrance today. You get an entrance, and you get an entrance.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the NBA Conference Finals get underway Wednesday. On the right, Tyrese Halliburton of the Pacers. On the left, Jalen Brunson of the Knicks. They square off in the Eastern Conference Finals. But, Pat, they got into it last June at Madison Square Garden on Friday Night SmackDown.
Some things are just more beautiful when it's happening in the WWE and in the NBA. Tyrese Halliburton not scared of nothing. Neither's Jalen Brunson.
I don't know why we care about this.
Brunson, an LA Knight.
It's almost like we wrote it. Triple H.
Life is wrestling, baby. In the Eastern Conference Finals.
And you see the tweet that was sent out by Triple H earlier on today. Later on tonight, Tyrese Halliburton. We'll talk all about that incident with Brunson last year and about the Eastern Conference Finals. Also a massive announcement from Tyrese Halliburton later on tonight here, live on Monday Night Raw.
Oh, Jay. What now? Seth? Paul. Close enough.
Now that was interesting. You know, Logan Paul wants to talk about facts.
Here we go.
Let me give you some facts rooted in wisdom. Everybody says I betrayed Roman Reigns. Everybody says I betrayed CM Punk. To betray somebody, you have to stab them in the back. You have to do something untoward that they don't see coming. So I want to tell you this straight to your face, so I can't be accused
to the face
of betraying the world champion main event Jey Uso. Tonight, you are gonna fight Braun Breaker. Fact.
Facts.
The title's not on the line.
Facts.
Fact, I would very rarely negotiate a match like that. Fact, I did negotiate that. Fact, Braun Breaker is not looking for your title. Fact, Braun Breaker is looking to slow down your momentum. You're that great of a champion. Fact, whether it's you or Logan Paul or Gunther, you're all short-term. The long-term plan for the World Heavyweight Championship, fact, is Seth freaking Rollins.
Yeet.
I'll go this way. Avoid the coffee.
A lot of facts tonight.
Yeah, avoid the coffee. That is a fact. Nonetheless, it is our main event later on tonight. The title's not on the line, and it's about hurting someone for Braun Breaker. Breaker's got his marching orders. He takes on Jey Uso
fucking
live
good. That was
later
good.
on tonight. Set for tag team action in the ring. Penta AJ Styles against the Judgment Day. Let's show you what happened last week when the latest chapter was written in this historic rivalry. It was Penta versus Gable. Mentioned earlier that El Grande Americano
the matching gear. I know. I just noticed that.
Intercontinental Championship at Backlash. But Penta would deliver that Mexican destroyer to Chad Gable to pick up the win. El Grande Americano was apparently out of the country.
Hey, he was on a media tour, a massive media tour. Obviously, everybody wants a piece of the El Grande Americano business.
Everybody wants a piece of the Grande.
Later on in the night, AJ Styles one-on-one with Finn Balor, of course. Judgment Day would get involved. And then
I'm gonna get canceled
for AJ Styles.
again.
Penta gets involved.
This time for a real reason.
Mr. Styles hit the phenomenal and go on and pick up the victory over Balor of Judgment Day.
Both these men are okay with fighting Judgment Day, and for us, we get a dream tag team matchup.
JD McDonough, AJ Styles will start things off in this matchup. The official.
Okay, remember last time we saw AJ or JD in a tag match?
Unlike Juan Soto, these boys show up every single night.
Nice. And backed into the corner now is Styles.
See, I would have preferred to see the Lucha Brothers in Money in the Bank against each other. That would have been insane.
Obviously a Georgia boy.
What's interesting to me, Pat, is Carlito is at ringside, but once again, Dominic Mysterio, the Intercontinental Champion, is
No
not
dum-dum.
out here for the second straight week.
No
for a Judgment
dum-dum.
Day match. We know Dom's here. We saw him arrive earlier on today.
Saw the arrival. Dirty Dom.
They wouldn't give us an
Saw
answer.
that arrival.
Try again this week.
They wouldn't talk to me. So.
Oh, big back body drop. It almost seems
JD
like in some of the whispers in
flatbacking
the locker room
is
that
so
Dominic's getting
underrated.
Big for his britches ever since winning the Intercontinental title.
Oh, he's out over his skis. He thinks he's arrived. He thinks he's the guy.
Miss
And maybe
short
the rest
hair
of Judgment
AJ.
Day don't think so, pal. Oh,
Dom and
hard
Raquel
shades of.
scandal.
So he doesn't have to do the dirty work
Holy
anymore,
shit.
perhaps.
Summer Rae just putting out thirst traps on
You know
Instagram.
he's the man with the iron lung.
Yes, indeed. That's because he had a collapsed lung when he crashed into an announce table back in December, out of action for a number of months, only to return. He finished that match, by the way. And went for a drop kick, and McDonough hangs on.
Yeah, he accomplished the impossible.
Oh, and AJ Styles, bit of showboating by McDonough cost him.
Hot in here.
McDonough's very confident in his abilities, as he should be, but that cost him there as we get the Penta experience live in South Carolina.
And here's Penta, a man who knocked off Gable, and also earlier this month, the man he's in the ring with right now, J.D. McDonough.
JD
Interesting
McDonough.
That Finn Balor, yet to get into this matchup, is the man who is the first superstar to pin or submit Penta here in WWE. Oh, nice backbreaker.
Yeah, Penta's been damn near perfect. Obviously,
God.
just that one blemish, and there's good reason.
You know what? You know what I
also
love
Lexi
about
Thompson. He's so
JD and Finn. Both of them
Judgment Day,
make
ducked outside the ring.
taking
Penta and AJ
bumps
working great
look
together
better.
here tonight.
You know what I mean?
Up over the top and down goes Judgment Day.
Like, there's giving, like,
Incredible action.
like there's attacking, which looks really good. Like there's being on offense, but them being on defense and taking bumps is almost as entertaining as
Interesting, 'cause
watching
AJ
them
and Penta
attack.
have never teamed together before this match tonight yet.
Oh my God!
Right here in front of us to J.D. McDonough. And Balor,
Finn can eat one too.
Balor gets one of his own.
Just bent Finn Balor over a table.
Jesus!
Penta is rolling here.
Kind of left me hanging on his little Zero Miedo handshake thing. But I'm completely okay with it. It's an
Yo, I
honor
think
to
he
get to
just
watch
went
this
dead
man
leg.
work.
I think he just gave JD a dead leg.
Penta loves to have fun in the ring.
Yeah, I know. All this is on commercial break.
Yeah, he likes to enjoy the process of winning.
All these bumps are happening on commercial break.
Unloading again with another chop to McDonough. Dropping McDonough to the bottom rope.
The hush in
Anime.
Greenville.
Yes, Tyler, it was.
Balor from behind, taking
Eddie
advantage.
Arango, do your job. Eddie Arango has been lacking lately.
Balor, former tag team champions. In fact, J.D. McDonough is from
I need to move to
County,
Canada, so
Wicklow, Ireland,
I
the same place that Finn
don't
Balor
get-
is from. In fact, Balor trained J.D. McDonough early on in his career. Snapmare by Balor.
Eddie Arango been sleeping, bro. I don't know who he's getting paid by, but Eddie Arango used to be one of the top officials, and now he's just been
Ireland's Becky Lynch later on tonight. A triple
Just
threat match to
horrendous.
qualify for the Money in the Bank
Horrendous.
contract ladder match. A couple of weeks from Saturday.
Classic Judgment Day here. Yeah,
And Carlito with a cheap shot.
You saw him working it a little bit. You know,
Dom's
Eddie
not
Arango
joining
maybe should've
Seth and
said
Braun.
something, The Mets fan, you know. Eddie Arango is one of the greatest referees in all of sport. He had to have seen what Carlito was up to. That's one bad apple out there.
That's
Well,
one
the problem
bad
is you're
apple.
always in a situation where you're going to be behind in the numbers when you're in the ring against Judgment Day. Penta tried to make a tag. McDonough prevented it from happening.
Yeah, they're not above doing it too. I mean, they'll take every
What
single
is this
shortcut they can possibly take. They
Crunchyroll
think they're
thing?
outsmarting
What
you, which
Crunchyroll
There's
thing?
a good argument for it.
Nice drop toe hold by McDonough into the cover now on Penta. Kick out at 2. McDonough can go.
Absolutely.
Very confident, flashy performer, and as we've seen before, has a vicious side.
Yo, big shout out to South
tonight.
Carolina, keeping the stuff alive tonight. This crowd's on fire.
Greenville, South Carolina in the corner of Penta trying to rally him in this matchup. Been a great tag match so far. I'll show you what Carlito did during the break.
Yeah, Judgment Day is always going to utilize the numbers advantage. They feel like it's a sound, smart strategy, and Carlito delivers a left hook to Penta's face.
The How to Train a Dragon movie looks pretty good. What? What?
And McDonough with a snap mirror of his own.
How did what are we talking about here?
Former Universal Champion up over the top. And
just great tag team wrestling here.
Dude, what are we talking about here, guys?
Isolated away from AJ Styles.
Chat's all over the place right now.
A lot about McDonough, make fun of the size of his head and all that, but he's a heck of an athlete.
That's not making fun. That is a weapon he has. That is bigger than everybody else's.
We get commercials.
He could argue that it's also a bigger brain than everybody else.
Fair. Well, I'm watching WWE on commercial break. We're back live now from Greenville, South Carolina. YouTube, if you guys are over there, make sure you like the live.
It is hot down here. It is thick as some grits. So whenever these guys are battling, we're going to showcase who's really in it tonight.
Tag made. Here comes Balor. McDonough and Balor doing great job
Come on, Eddie.
isolating Penta. And now Balor trying to rip the mask off of Penta. He understands what he's doing.
We get WWE without commercials.
The tradition of the lucha mask, what it means to the competitor. Balor knows exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, trying to get under his skin, under his mask, whatever he can do.
And now McDonough.
Holy.
Penta able to turn it around and create some space off that cross body.
Perfect usage of momentum. If you're able to do that, you definitely want to.
Tag Balor.
Finn Balor's in. Penta.
And Balor again
Just
doing a great
milking
job
that hot tag.
Penta to make the tag.
Judgment Day. Peanut butter and jelly right now.
Just milking the hot tag.
Got a lot of history with AJ
Where
Styles.
SmackDown Dayton was kind of dead until just before the show started. Everyone was emptying the shops. I was luckily the second person at.
Finn's not scared to ask if you're not impressed too. 1% body fat on this man.
It's incredible.
1% body fat, yeah.
And now Balor dropping Penta on the back of his head off that suplex and a kick out again at 2. Again, Balor has made a lot about the fact that he's.
Wish I had 1% body fat. Could we get a BC team up, AJ and Finn? We already got that like 4 or 5 years ago, did we not?
Yeah, him and Carlito kind of OGs in the clubhouse of the Judgment Day, and Dominic Mysterio maybe not showcasing the respect that they would like or deserve in their eyes.
Well, Dom may be upset that his girlfriend hasn't been here for a few weeks. She's Liv Morgan off in Japan shooting a movie.
Congrats to her, and congrats to Greenville, I think. Penta gets a tag.
Here comes Styles.
Wow, big pop for Penta.
Explodes.
Holy crap.
As one of the great ones, AJ Styles goes to work.
Oh no, big pop for AJ Styles, my bad.
Absolutely.
Rake of the eye now by Balor, great move. Allowing the refs not to see that. And now AJ looking for the calf
Eddie Arango missing stuff again.
Center of the ring. Styles with a calf crusher applied. McDonough takes out Balor. That was shades of Dom taking out Balor.
Oh no.
Fatal
oh no.
With the Intercontinental title. Face first.
Yo, McDonough sold that so well. His shoulder's not down, ref. Eddie, what are you doing? His shoulder wasn't down. It was on his boot.
First McDonough with a frog splash.
Eddie Arango, open your eyes, bud.
Almost put McDonough away. Capacity crowd here tonight in Greenville.
Just
enjoying this matchup. Four of the top players in the game today.
Just an absolute shocker. Eddie Arango out here just missing everything. AJ. Oh my God.
Inverted DDT.
Tries to hit a moonsault, lands on his feet, inverted DDT. This place is going crazy for good reason. AJ Styles putting on a clinic.
Oh, Eddie Arango again.
Look at Carlito now driving Styles into the post. McDonough drew the official. This is ridiculous. I mean, you got to hand it to Judgment Day. JD McDonough distracting the official enough for Carlito to drive Styles into the ring post and turn this match.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, Eddie Arango needs to go to the school of Earl Hebner or something.
Come on.
Yeah, this is a second commercial break for this match, too.
Why don't you be fair then? Let the boys fight.
Styles driven into the barricade by McDonough. Mentioned the mean streak of J.D. McDonough before. He can be flashy, he can be technical, but he can put a beating on you when he needs to.
He's Irish.
I bet he can.
Said he will turn doubters into believers. The mantra of J.D.
Thank you, Jeff, by the way.
As we've learned, a tremendous recuperative.
Maybe he needs LASIK. Maybe.
Collapsed lung and bruised. Oh, back in there.
Oh, Finn!
What a veteran move by Balor.
Man, that was genius. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, Jimmy, you're not wrong.
A long time. AJ Styles could have never been prepared for that. And that's a big fall.
And once again, look at, Balor now driving. Balor's driven into our announce table as we look back at what happened moments ago. And now J.D. McDonough.
I just hope JD doesn't decide to do another moonsault.
McDonough's big dome off our announce table here.
I can't believe this thing didn't crack with how hard AJ Styles threw that head into this table.
You think it hurt?
I don't know. It might hurt the table more than it hurt JD. JD is down, though. So is Finn Balor, Judgment Day, reeling here as Karma comes back around.
And McDonough drags his way
There had
back
to be a
the
10
ring
count there.
AJ Styles from making a tag to Penta. Styles creates space. Tag
Good
made to
roll,
Balor,
tag through.
And Balor will not allow AJ to get into the corner. This is tag, a cover, I should say, and a kick out of two. This is unbelievable. Tag team wrestling.
Carlito dropped his apple.
Absolutely is, and AJ Styles and Penta obviously have never tagged before. It's kind of getting showcased.
I still say that there's going to be something with Finn and Roxanne tonight.
There's a third man at play here. His name is Carlito.
Absolutely, he has certainly helped catch Judgment Day football.
And Styles now takes out McDonough on the apron. Balor turns it around. Cover. Styles kicks again.
I think Finn thought that was it.
Carlito dropped his apple?
match.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, but AJ Styles, the veteran, holding on. Penta desperately needs to get into this match. AJ is in a world of
WWE
hurt
is
here.
clearly not breaking up Liv and Dom anytime soon. No, not at all. Definitely not. Definitely not.
And here we are in Greenville. The tag team matchup continues.
This match has
AJ
been
Styles
quite
and
good,
Penta
though.
against
Not a
Judgment Day.
fan of the Bianca. What Bianca shirt?
Absolutely awesome. Carlito taking advantage of the numbers game, not awesome. The Phenomenal One has been attacked. Needs a tag.
I'm just glad to see Karrion Kross's merch.
And both men down center of the ring.
Yeah, they're about to go home now. They're about to go home on this now. I think there's about another 3 minutes left here.
Styles can get the Penta.
AJ trying to drag himself to the corner. Finn Balor would love to make a tag as well. Tag, McDonough, tag Penta.
Here we go.
JD stumbles a little bit.
Yeah, that may have cost him. Crossbody by Penta. That momentum was
WWE shop commercial. Oh, sorry, I have to talk something while you get your rest.
You're going to see a lot of that tonight, especially on the ropes. Rana delivered by Penta.
Just seen a girl wearing a Zilla shirt. Oh, shit.
Yes, he is.
JD's definitely taking the pin.
He takes advantage of every single square inch.
Oh! McDonough into a
Jesus.
headstand on the top turnbuckle, and he paid for it.
Trying to beat Penta, and Penta says, that's my game.
And Balor's going to pay. Yeah, just
complete control.
Yeah, calm, cool, and collected. Wow!
What a Spanish fly.
Holy.
Incredible, both men are down.
Penta was feeling it, vibing, then out of nowhere,
Penta walk.
done a standing Spanish fly.
I'll add it to the list. Oh, Finn left,
Once again, the
slipped.
slickness out here. This humidity
It's
is
got to be
insane.
humid in.
Top rope. From the coup de grace. Penta able to move out of harm's way. Penta with a kick to the midsection.
And a punt to the head.
Step up in,
Jesus.
Seguri catches Balor.
Oh, he's looking to do a sacrifice.
I hate this move.
Sacrifice to Balor.
just looks so painful.
I don't know how people survive after they get their shoulder.
Oh, good roll through by Finn.
The shoulders are down for the win here. Kick out at 2. Near fall. Balor sling blade.
Yeah, that's one in wrestling I'd probably be. I'd rather take a Spanish fly off the top of a cage than do that move.
As we prepare for Saturday night's main event this coming Saturday night.
Oh my God, what a super kick.
Big kick to Balor. And now, well, on the other side of the ring,
JD's got a chair. Carlito's got Penta.
Carlito to take advantage. Again, just brilliant.
AJ's finally awake.
By Judgment Day.
They continue to execute the numbers play.
AJ Styles makes Carlito pay. JD McDonough with a suicide dive.
The apple has been dropped again by Carlito. Mexican Destroyer. Oh my God. Wow.
No.
El Grande.
With a headbutt. You know he's got a metal plate behind that mask, and he delivered a headbutt with a metal plate to the back of the head of Penta. The official never saw it. Balor did, however.
Is Finn gonna get a pin?
Balor's gonna take advantage.
We do not know if there was a metal thing in
we
that
do
mask.
know. We do know.
But we do know Grande Americano's back from the media tour.
Coup de grace.
Finn's gonna get a pin.
By Balor.
1, 2.
And a Grande
Yo,
Americano
Judgment Day win.
Again.
Judgment Day win. And Finn gets a pin.
Over and over again.
No way. With a
just
a small assist from El Grande Americano.
Talking a lot of facts tonight. We're saying a lot of
Gracias.
opinions. We don't know if there was metal in that mask, and that mask was being.
We saw him adjust the mask, Pat.
That was El Grande Americano, not Chad Gable. Penta hits a Mexican Destroyer on JD McDonough on the outside. Penta thought he had it. El Grande Americano comes back.
Watch, he's adjusting the mask. He had a darn metal plate in there. You know it as well as I do.
He might have said, my forehead, but in Spanish, because he's El Grande Americano.
Okay. I'm sure that's what he said.
My forehead.
And it was 4-on-2, and inevitably, Judgment Day gets the win over AJ Styles and Penta after a phenomenal match.
Once again, El Grande Americano.
Gracias.
Penta a matchup.
Judgment Day doesn't care. They're celebrating like they did it themselves.
Well, standing by is Kathy Kelly.
Hey, I think I follow that girl with the red hair.
Yeah, thanks so much,
Kathy
Cole.
Kelly.
I'm here with Women's World Champion Io Sky. And Io, congratulations on your victory last week. As a former Money in the Bank winner, wanted to ask your thoughts on this upcoming match. I know you have a lot of experience there, but now you're on the other side of it. So how are you feeling with the winner potentially targeting you?
I know what it takes to win Money in the Bank, but whoever wins, I'm ready for anyone because I am the genius of.
How are you now?
Bye, Kathy.
You've never been able to beat me one-on-one.
I'll be ready for anyone.
Okay, well, I already put down one champion. I got no problem putting down another.
And we're going to get Becky right now.
Oh, the man, Becky Lynch. With an opportunity to qualify for Money in the Bank.
They boo her, but her music hits and they pop. Where's Hunter? Anyone notice that?
Money in the Bank is a massive opportunity. And one of these three women would be a step closer if they win tonight to a championship opportunity down the road. We'll talk all about it. It's live on Netflix.
Whoa.
Becky Lynch, the man, looking to qualify for yet another Money in the Bank ladder match. She's been in 5 in her career already, yet to win the coveted contract.
Yeah, certified Hall of Famer. She had some things to say to the WWE Universe last week. Feels like she's got...
Becky Lynch is just a vibe, man. I don't even care. Listen, she could go full Snitsky and start punting babies into the crowd, and I would still cheer for her. You can't not like Becky. Oh, Jesus, what the fuck did I just say?
Bailey, who she attacked, costing Bailey her wrestle.
I don't even know if that's PG.
Yo, Natty doesn't even get a televised entrance. All right, Natty, just do us a favor. Don't punch any fans.
I'm going to get into here in just a little bit during this matchup the stark contrast between Becky Lynch and Natalya. You talk to a lot of the women in the locker room. They believe that Becky Lynch was the one who was going to help the younger women to adapt to the roster, to give them opportunities, to teach them the way of the world in WWE. But in fact, Becky, according to many, has gone her own separate way and only cares about herself, where this woman, Natalya, is really, well, trying to train the next generation of women superstars here in WWE. She's been working with Maxine Dupree to help her in-ring work, among others here. Natalya set for action here tonight.
Is Natty gonna wrestle with her Fitbit on?
The last graduating class out of the Hart Dungeon, giving back to the business, certified Hall of Famer. And if she gets in Money in the Bank, look out.
Indeed, she's been in 5 before in her career, yet to win one.
Once again, those briefcases right there are your ticket to the top.
How did he get that post up so fast? He's got someone working for him.
Money in the Bank back in
All right, I'm gonna need to start doing
what
that.
An opportunity for this young woman.
She's just signed a contract to.
Today, Roxanne inking the new deal. She's now part of Monday Night Raw.
She's just signed a new contract to Monday Night Raw, and she doesn't get a televised entrance.
So talented at such a young age.
One of these 3 women could have the opportunity of a lifetime. Try to win Money in the Bank.
I'm so confused at some of this stuff.
You know, back to the triple threat in just a moment, but just announced John Cena, Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch, Dominic Mysterio, and Alexa Bliss are headed to the Fanatics Fest. Don't miss your chance to get up close and personal with your favorite WWE superstars. When the
First entrance after a contract signing is not even insane. I know, right? All right, Josh. Dude, it was fake. She was backstage taking pictures with that guy. Oh no, I know it was fake. I was being facetious. I was being sarcastic. Anyone sub to Corey? Oh my god.
Bro, I'm telling you, get here quick, bro. I don't want to be here, brother. I got super kicked in the face. I'm gonna call you back, bro. Not the time, Seth. Please, just leave me alone.
Bye-bye, bitch.
I get it. But just hear me out, man. Got a big match coming up this Saturday. World Heavyweight Championship shot for you. Jey Uso is gonna get hurt tonight. He stuck his nose in my business where it didn't belong, and he's gonna pay for it. Now, whether he walks out of Greenville or he's wheeled out of here on a stretcher, come Saturday, he's not gonna be 100%, which means the odds are in your favor. Now, if you can get past Jey Uso, and if you can get past Gunther, I'll be waiting on the other side for you.
It's a little bit of a rivalry here.
And you will know who to thank if you've got that World Heavyweight Championship on your shoulder. Maybe We run it back from WrestleMania a couple years ago. Except this time, World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Think about it.
I don't know. There's more to that. Is it New Day? Grayson Waller?
Had interesting.
Why does Grayson Waller look so
Seth Rollins there.
sweaty and oily?
A lot on the mind of Logan Paul. He's got a World Heavyweight Championship opportunity. A lot of people have ideas.
A lot on the line of Raw's newest signee, Roxanne Perez, now part of the Monday Night Raw roster against Becky Lynch. Natalya triple threat match. First woman to gain pinfall or submission will win and advance.
When do we get
the Money in the Bank contract ladder match 2 weeks from Saturday?
Yeah, 2 Hall of Famers and Roxanne Perez have just signed with Raw.
Roxy's gear does look dope.
Coax Roxanne Perez and to working as a team to eliminate Natalya early on, and that's why you don't trust Becky Lynch.
Well, I think it's just the veteran experience is going to be on
Roll
display.
up by Natalya. Roxanne kicks out at 2. Now,
I wouldn't say Timu AJ Lee. That's a little.
In 2 weeks in this ladder match, inside the briefcase will be a
Y'all are something different.
That if you take the briefcase down and win that matchup, you can cash in for a world title opportunity anytime you want.
You're actually in complete control of the entire WWE, basically. You hold it over the head of the world champion at all times. Any world champion.
And as Tiffany Stratton can attest, it can change your career 100% of the time when it comes to the women's division.
Contract.
A cash-in has been successful to crown a new women's world champion.
And what does that mean? Women's world champion. That means you're on the marquee. That means you're doing everything that you set out to do whenever you dreamed of this profession.
And Becky Lynch now.
Seeing Becky wrestle again is just a great sight. Yes.
Now.
Oh wow, great bridge from Roxy.
Becky Lynch. And Becky looking for a disarmer early on here to try to tap Roxanne Perez, who turns it into a pinning combination momentarily. And now looking for maybe a crossface perhaps, trying to drag Becky back toward the center of the ring.
I was trying to figure out how I thought this match would go. So much talent in the ring.
And Becky again going for the disarmer, trying to lock it in.
Natty's taking the. Oh, Natty's hurt. Actually,
stop action in this triple threat
I
match.
don't think Natty takes the pin. Only reason is they're still trying to get this version of Becky to crash out.
And now, Natalya, basement drop kick, breaking things up. Already on SmackDown, Alexa Bliss became the first woman to qualify for the 6 spots in this match. 3 from Raw, 3 from SmackDown. Solo Sikoa. Well, he qualified on the men's side. Our men's qualifying match will start next week. We got another women's qualifying match later on tonight.
Okay, I'm not trying to, like, okay, guys, I don't mean to do this, but can we look at green shirt guys' seat?
This is a match that she would normally win, and then it's like the man, Becky Lynch, would normally win this match.
Is that a vampire sitting front row?
If you follow along on social media,
is that girl a vampire?
Every day.
Yeah, Natalya is incredible, and look at this now.
Yeah, they're not changing that camera angle right now.
Out here.
She could definitely be a world champion. 3 world champions fighting for 1 spot in Money in the Bank.
And continuing to punish and torture Becky Lynch here.
Yeah, and Natalya will be able to transition into something else if Becky Lynch isn't able to break.
You know, we talked about this earlier, Pat. A lot of people in the locker room are saying that Becky Lynch
no,
has
but
had
seriously,
this facade for years. And wait a minute, Natalya looking for a
good reversal by Becky. Disarmer.
Around into a disarmer now on Natalya.
Roxy.
And Roxanne Perez into the ring, and she'll break things up.
Okay, that worked.
On a DDT there.
Oh, Roxanne.
Jesus, that looked like it hurt.
Becky rolling out of harm's way. Natalya now turning things around, looking for
dead serious. That looks like a vampire.
Roxanne kick out.
Becky Lynch went for the manhandle slam, blocked by Natalya. Takedown by Natalya, sending Becky into the ropes.
So much one-upping happening. Very even.
Yeah.
When you think one person's about to go over and win.
One person's about to go over and win. Is that how wrestling works, Pat McAfee? Thank you.
Follows this up with a nice kick right to the face.
Just big boots here from Natalya. A lot of punt and kicking.
Becky Lynch from behind went for a German suplex. Standing switch now by Natalya. Becky caught her with an elbow to the nose. Again,
to the nose.
Lyra Valkyria told the world that Becky cannot be trusted. She's in this for herself. She doesn't want to help the young superstars in WWE today.
Yeah, Becky Lynch is okay with people knowing that.
And
Roxy's late.
Now back into the ring. And Natalya will wipe out Becky. And now Roxanne will take out everybody. Roxanne Perez standing tall. Triple threat action.
Wow.
He's going to Money in the Bank.
Okay. Felt like Roxy was a little late there, but no judgment. Nervous on her first official night of Monday Night Raw, I guess.
Roxanne Perez, who's had an incredible year this year. I mean, set the record in the Royal Rumble, lasting longer than any woman in history, over 1 hour and 7 minutes. Qualified.
They are really pushing Roxy to the moon.
Of course, now part of the Monday Night Raw roster. And let's go Roxy chants here.
Yeah, it's the first time I'm hearing that.
In Greenville.
For good reason.
Later tonight, Rhea Ripley, Kairi Sane, Zoe Stark look to qualify as Becky stops the momentum of Roxanne Perez.
We talk about this a lot, but the Prodigy started training when she was 15 years old with Hall of Famer, two-time Hall of Famer Booker
Don't
T.
think she gets the Tiffany treatment. I think she gets a better treatment, actually.
In this business.
She is Booker T's youngest champion ever. And Becky Lynch now knocks Roxanne off the top rope into the floor. Natalya back into the ring. She'll roll up Becky now. Shoulders down and a kick out by Lynch. Another takedown by Natalya. She's still looking to lock in a sharpshooter. Hasn't been able to do it.
She knows if she's able to, it's over. But the other, Becky and Roxanne know that too.
And Becky Lynch, who said, I was out of action.
I'm wondering the same thing.
I came back. The world's talking about me. I'm getting all these.
How did Xena Sterling not win? I didn't watch any of LFG, so I have no idea.
Make ends meet. Because everybody wants to see Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch in the Money in the Bank seems weird to me if it happens.
Opportunity arises, Natalya will try to take advantage of it.
Becky told me earlier today she wants to burst Roxanne's little bubble, as she calls it.
The Prodigy bubble has been on a rise since she started. And
Feel like
Money in the Bank
driving
match,
through the bomb.
Exploder by Becky Lynch sends Natalya out of the
Yeah,
ring.
I wouldn't want to dive through the middle rope.
The Money in the Bank thing, which is exactly what her career has been. And it hasn't been through a lack of hard work. She's just so damn talented.
Yeah.
Becky Lynch is in complete control.
And Becky now off the apron. Down goes Natalya. Roxanne Perez from behind, back up to the steel step. Becky realizes she's there now, and that was just a takedown by Roxanne. Nothing pretty about that.
Let's fight. Roxanne said, let's fight.
And Becky said, back into the ring.
Roxanne, Kairi, Julia should qualify this week. Yes, they should. I agree.
I'm still in this. I'm standing
If you
tall.
go watch
Natalya's
one of
out.
her
Becky's
matches from
reeling.
LG,
Roxanne top rope crossbody on
I bet. Listen, I guarantee that they're gonna. Some of the people that didn't win are still gonna get opportunities, but I don't like reality TV,
Kick out by Becky.
and that just reminds me of reality TV.
Furious here. Natalya, Roxanne, Becky Lynch, the winner of this advances to Money in the Bank ladder match 2 weeks from Saturday as Roxanne Perez, who just signed on.
No, I haven't watched any Evolved.
Earlier today, looking to win a massive matchup tonight.
Just pointed up to those briefcases that are a one-way trip to a
I didn't even
shot.
hear of This Is Boring chant, but he is a dickhead for doing that, for sure.
Stake into the corner, Becky Lynch.
Roxanne's my pick to win it as well.
And now, Roxanne Perez.
Oh, I thought she was going to go for a Black Widow.
And Natalya takes out both women. That big discus clothesline made famous by her late great father, Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
Can she get the sharpshooter in?
Well, Roxanne again trying to thwart that. And now Natalya stacking Roxanne on Becky. Can she do it, Pat?
Nope.
Went for a double sharpshooter.
That would have been tough, I think, to pull off. But if she would have, we're talking epic.
Well, if
How
could pull
old
it
is
off, then
Natty?
Natalya.
Absolutely. Roxanne.
Natalya's really become a leader in the women's locker room, doing everything she can to support the women that are coming up through the ranks. Been training a lot with Maxine Dupree and Roxanne.
Wow, Roxy.
Both women cover now on Natalya to try to advance to Money in the Bank and a kick out at 2.
Roxanne's trying to quote John Cena, your time is up, my time is now. She thinks of herself as the future and the present for good reason.
Went for the manhandle slam. Roxanne turned it into an arm drag and a pinning combination and a kick out at 2.
Big kick.
And Perez looking for pop rocks. That's her finishing maneuver. Becky able to counter. Becky, manhandle slam. Did she get it up with it? Hook of the leg. Natalya's got to break things up. Natalya, who's been scrapping. Saw her in Bloodsport, saw her at NWA over the weekend, and now here tonight in a kick out by Roxanne Perez.
Why they all look
2.
like they've just been beaten up?
All 3 women down, so much on the line.
What a fight here. for a Money in the Bank opportunity.
Yeah.
Alexa Bliss
Vampire.
is already qualified for one of the
Vampire.
6 spots from Friday Night SmackDown. One of these women will join her.
Vampire.
We have another qualifying matchup later on tonight.
Sorry, I'm such an asshole.
Men's qualifying action gets underway on Raw next Monday.
Yep. Front row. Vampire.
Massive hands at each other right now. Big rights.
Becky's like,
Becky and
nope.
Natalya with a collision.
She met her at the rope. So did Natalya. What a fight here in Greenville. Struggle happening.
Pop rocks from the second row.
Roxanne.
Oh, look at this. What a move. Roxanne cover. Becky's got to break things up.
Becky just hit a shining
Roxanne's
wizard.
So impressive.
Pop rocks into a German suplex. Into this thing was almost over for Roxanne Perez. Pop rocks. Suplex from Natalya. Becky Lynch knew that it was potentially going to come to an
Yeah,
end.
Greg, you're not wrong.
And said,
You're not wrong at all.
Rolled through.
Been an electric crowd all night long here.
This crowd
Capacity
has
in
been
Greenville,
phenomenal
South
tonight.
Carolina.
Wow, the
Opportunity
first
to
hour has
qualify for the Money in the
flown
Bank
by.
Contract ladder match and perhaps change the trajectory of your career. The event
Cali
2 weeks from
packs?
Saturday
What?
in LA.
Change the trajectory of your career, your life, your family's life, your future, your legacy, everything.
And Becky fighting back. Again, said earlier she wants to burst Roxanne's
When do you think
little
Higley
bubble,
makes?
and what's
I have
been an
no
incredible
idea.
6 months here in WWE for Perez. Only tonight becoming an official part of the Raw roster. And look at these 2 women go at it here. And Becky with an uppercut. And a kick to the midsection, and the veteran Becky Lynch takes over.
And these ladies.
Oh,
throw by
well done,
Roxanne
Rox.
Perez.
Have been putting on an absolute brawl.
It's crazy to me that
And the former 2-time NXT Women's
Roxy
Champion
is
gonna climb to the
being
top
pushed
rope.
so hard so
Becky
soon.
Lynch. Big blow to Perez.
We want tables.
How is anybody going to get anybody to be pinned for 3 seconds? I have no idea.
Well, normally, Pat, what they do is they lay on top of them.
And look at Roxanne fight back, the fiery prodigy.
So evenly fought. Wait a minute, Natalya now thinking big picture.
And now Natalya driving Becky into Roxanne.
Just did a super cheers.
Sit out power bomb for the win. Becky kicks out at 2.
What's the match of the year
Cheers,
candidate so
Becky
far?
Lynch
Oh
off
my
of
God, I can't even
Roxanne.
think.
And a sit down
You
power
can't
bomb.
ask me that while
Natalya might win this
on.
And Natalya now with Roxanne in trouble. Heads up to the top
Fuck,
rope
what was
now.
that one? DeMarco, you here?
Suplex
You'll
by
remember. I'm
Natalya.
pretty sure I said it was match of the year.
Superplex from Natalya.
And Roxanne at 2, another near fall.
Jeez.
What a competitive matchup.
How
And now Natalya finally going for it, Pat. Can she lock it in now, though?
this thing's over.
Oh my God!
Sharpshooter.
The scream from Roxanne!
Roxanne Perez tapped to the sharpshooter and allowed Natalya to advance to Money in the Bank.
Dead center of that
The
ring right now,
scream!
Becky Lynch, face first, bulldog to Natalya. And now looking for a disarmer. Natalya able to roll her up, kick out. Discus clothesline again.
Gosh, folded Becky.
That was clean.
And now caught. Natalya catches Perez.
Going back in the
Go on,
sharpshooter.
Roxy.
Again, Roxanne
Tight
trying to make
package
it
roll
work.
up.
That won't save her. No disqualifications or countouts and triple threat rules.
Back at the sharpshooter again for Roxanne.
But she's not done yet. Natalya going for a double sharpshooter here. On both Roxanne and Becky. Can you imagine? Pat,
No
they both
way.
tap out.
Are we going to get a double tap out here?
No
First shot to Money
way!
in the Bank for Natalya.
Becky grabs the rope, doesn't matter. Will not break the count. Becky able to get out. Natalya drags Roxanne
Yeah, but there's no
back.
rope break. It's
Roxanne
triple
turns
threat.
it around. Well, thought she turned it around. Natalya
It's a
drags
triple
her
threat
back to
match.
the
There's no
center of
rope
the ring.
break.
Becky Lynch back into the ring. Becky now. Rubber man handle slam connects into the cover.
Lyra!
Valkyria, the Intercontinental Champion, is back
Roxy!
after the
Pin
assault,
her!
after the match by Becky at Backlash.
Well, get back for Lyra on Becky Lynch.
Lyra Valkyria getting some retribution tonight, and the ref can do nothing about it. No disqualifications in a triple threat match.
Becky somehow able to fight off Lyra. Big boot.
Trying to turn her attention back to the
Come
match.
on, Rox!
Natalya able to take Becky down. Lyra Valkyria incensed here, dragging Lynch out of the ring. Meanwhile,
Pop Rocks! Sloppy, but it's there!
Roxanne Perez!
Roxy, yes, let's go! And these two Irish ladies are still going at it. But Roxy qualifies for Money in the Bank. Alexa Bliss and Roxanne Perez have qualified. This is already setting to be a great Money in the Bank match. Love it.
We've got another qualifying matchup later on tonight.
You know what? That match was good. And yes, whoever said the tag match is correct.
Yes, they are.
Thanks, Pat. That couldn't have worked out any better. My dog.
All right? Dude, look, man, I just wanted to let you know, I know you're dealing with a lot right now. I saw what's going on with Logan. You got Gunther looming. I just want to let you know, Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, Paul Heyman, all of that, you don't need to deal with that. I'll take care of that on Saturday, all right? I know you got Braun Breaker tonight. Handle your business. I want you to know if the numbers game, if they play that, I got your back.
Snake in the grass.
Thanks, good?
Good, man.
Come on, man. Give me a little.
Yeah.
All right. Take care of business,
Thanks,
buddy. You got it.
Still a snake in the grass. Still a snake in the grass. 100% Sammy's a snake in the grass.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we just saw
Welcome
Roxanne advance
back.
to the Money in the Bank. Who joins her? Will it be Kairi Sane, who returns to the ring for the first time since December after a hand injury? Or will it be Zoe Stark, looking to make the next step in her career?
I love how Zoe's wearing a Apple Watch under her tape.
Or will it be the Eradicator?
God, Rhea gets such a big pop.
Her quest for another world title opportunity. Later on tonight.
Rhea gets such a big pop. It's insane. Sheamus versus Waller. Grayson Waller. Fight night!
Baby! Nice. Shout out to Fathom.
Fella!
Shout out to Fight Night.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at
DeMarco, if you're putting a bet down, make sure you put a bet down for Spurs not to win a title.
The Celtic Warrior Sheamus.
I believe Tottenham play Manchester United this week in Europa League. Spurs aren't winning. Like, at all. Spurs aren't winning.
This man, he's the greatest. Just wants to come out here and fight.
Oh my God, I forgot there was actually United fans still around.
Did a great interview with the Daily Mail a couple of days ago. We'll talk about that just a little bit, about his career, how long he wants to be here in WWE, and says he still feels like he's in the prime of his career.
He looks like it. It feels like it, and he sounds like it. He's confident for good reason. Banger after banger after banger means I'm physically capable of coming out here and getting into a fight, a brutal fight every week if you need it.
Yeah, referee Jessica Carr understands what's at hand here tonight. This won't be a pretty wrestling match.
Our club might be shite, but we
It'll be a
exist.
brawl.
Still shite. Not like my club, who actually wins the league.
Yeah, to put a great one, positive T's and P's. It's going to be a slobber knocker.
Grayson Waller doesn't even get a televised entrance. Only took how many years to get 20? You guys know you don't actually have a Premier League title, right? Considering you guys like to make this argument all the time, like all the time, being like, oh, look at this, we've won this many Premier Leagues. You've actually never won a Premier League title. It's only been the Premier League since 2016. You've not even been in the conversation for a Premier League title.
So Theory turned the tables on Waller.
Y'all say, oh, we've never won like the league title from its inception back in 1992 or whatever.
Cut down Theory at every turn.
Oh, but when we won the league,
kind of saying, you know,
when we won the top division, which was the first division, our league titles didn't count.
An indication that they're better than ever.
Maybe, or maybe not.
I'll wait.
Grayson Waller told me earlier
I'll wait.
that
I'll wait.
It's not necessarily
And
just
shut up.
Sheamus. Basically, all redheads. He said.
Really?
Basically, yeah. I think that's how he's kind of channeled his strategy.
Oh, so
that he hates
anger
redheads.
toward all redheads.
Yes.
So Carrot Top.
And I don't know how you can do that, honestly, especially Sheamus. You got to be.
Becky Lynch.
I don't
Shut
think
up,
this is
bitch.
I just Grayson knows what he's in for, which is why I tried to get out of the match a couple weeks ago.
Greenville, South Carolina tonight for Monday Night Raw. A little bit interesting WWE trivia now and a Cash App fact. You know, I was in the main event in Greenville, South Carolina. Yeah, the main event against the greatest of all time, John Cena, back in 2012. It was absolutely incredible. I got to see his face and I told him what it was like to be Michael Cole.
Yeah, let's look at that, Mr. Main Event, Michael Cole. Obviously,
Michael Cole, and don't you forget that.
We're going to remember you as the guy tonight who got his ass kicked.
He was not lying, brother. Oh. It was a nice trip down memory lane watching this. As John Cena chopped and slopped Michael Cole all over Greenville.
I didn't recall it quite going like this.
Well, I'm happy we could remind you because take a little look-see at that. I learned something about you. That is the most insanely placed tattoo in the history, let alone everything going on down yonder. And then the thought of, look at Charles Robinson, who has seen everything in the business. He was disgusted by John Cena slopping JR's barbecue sauce all over your shaved chest. But the tattoo placement, the bulge, will say, in the athleticism that you showcase here in Greenville will be remembered during your Hall of Fame ceremony, pal.
Yeah, well, this was absolutely disgusting, and I have to admit that it wasn't one of my finest moments.
You're a main eventer, though, Cole. Never forget it.
But I would say that I didn't have to be put to sleep to get my tattoo.
Oh.
Jeez.
And that hurt.
Attitude adjustment from Michael Cole might have corrected his entire career and led him to this moment now.
Not quite as embarrassing as Heidenreich, but embarrassing enough.
Wow, we just got a Heidenreich shout out.
So I'm just trying to make sure we're all on the same page here. Are you absolutely sure that's what you want?
Yes.
Okay, medical says you're clear, so next week I will give you your match one-on-one with Rusev. Good luck.
Cesaro's gonna die.
It's gonna need a lot more than luck. Rusev's gonna end your career just like he did to that clown Otis. Frankly, it's gonna be nice to see Alpha Academy put down for good.
He isn't worth it.
What do you want anyway?
Pierce, I know the Creeds have their big tag team championship match next week. That's great, but what about me? What about Gable? I'm here to talk Money in the Bank qualifying matches for myself and Ivy Nile. What do you got for me?
I could have swore we already had this conversation. Does anybody knock around here?
What's going on, man? I just want to talk to you a little bit because we got that triple threat tag championship match with your boys next week, you know?
Nothing personal, but those championships are coming with my team
next week.
Okay, maybe not. But the one thing that we can
heel
all agree
versus
upon
heel.
is the fact that we don't want the Raiders to win. Nobody does, right?
Yeah, good talk. How about we take it anywhere but here? Thank you.
Sounds great because it smells like a midlife crisis in here anyway.
Yeah,
what the
man,
hell
we
does
out
that
here,
mean?
bro.
Thank God.
For the new day. I told you he was a man.
Does Adam Pearce need a drink?
I feel sorry for Adam Pearce sometimes.
Okay, Grayson
And I
Waller's
feel
about to
sorry
die.
for Grayson Waller tonight too, one-on-one with Sheamus.
Grayson Waller is about to
Smelled like a midlife crisis.
have like the worst day of his life.
That had to cut through the soul there of our general manager. But
Scrap
speaking
Daddy.
of soul, yeah, exactly.
First time ever tonight.
Hold on.
Sheamus and Grayson
Is this the
Waller
first?
one-on-one here
When was the last
on
time we
Monday Night
saw
Raw.
Grayson
This match was
Waller
originally scheduled 2
wrestle
weeks
on
ago.
WWE television?
Grayson Waller just smacked Sheamus in the mouth.
And Waller would have tricked Theory into taking the matchup. Theory would get his payback on his tag team partner last week. You were saying moments ago that Waller has a unique strategy for this match tonight.
Yeah, I think,
Can somebody answer me that?
Sheamus in the mouth right there. I don't know if he's thinking about running or thinking about taking a fight to Sheamus, but everybody has a plan until you get punched in the mouth, and that's what Sheamus is.
Everybody has a plan until you get punched in the
Headlined by
mouth.
Grayson Waller, the
Fair.
uber athletic Waller.
He should try to stick and move. Ground and pound will inevitably end up good for the big man from Ireland. Grayson knows that, he's figuring it out.
Yeah, Sheamus in an interview with the Daily Mail talked about how he was, quote, gutted for not being a part of WrestleMania this year. He said he is so passionate about his job. He said he's in the best shape of his life, of his career. He wants to consistently
I was there.
have banger after banger matches. He said, I could do it for a number of more years. and I'm just gonna do it
Waller
till they have
being
to
in a match? Okay.
pretty much drag me out of the ring.
Yeah, he feels
I know
honored
most people
to get
don't
the
like Waller, but
opportunity
I think he's very
wrestle in the
underrated,
WWE.
underappreciated. He can be great in the ring.
treats it
He
that
can
way.
be great in the
He's
ring.
willing to do whatever.
He really can.
Take down by
But
Grayson Waller.
He wants to know if you can handle
he's
it
being
as much
booked
as he can.
horribly. He's got somebody. You
was in the
still
ring with
gotta
a man that has similar
have
style.
that ability like Karrion Kross to build your
Showing up
character.
on your body tonight.
Yeah, but I could tell in there, like, they just want to know if you got it or not. That's what they're looking for.
That's the one thing a lot of these wrestlers are missing. You gotta take it yourself as well.
Shot as the official Jessica Carr was backing Sheamus out of the way.
I personally think Theory's got to go on the Cody and Drew route.
Right to the
Get
midsection.
released, go
Went for
build
another
your
hit
name,
toss.
come
Sheamus
back
not
in a year.
allowing it to happen. Great block by the Celtic
Make people
Warrior.
want to talk about Austin Theory.
One slap drops Waller.
I think he kind of palmed him a little bit there, too, right on the jaw, right on the button.
And the thing is, I like
Sheamus still
Austin
having the
Theory.
One championship that has eluded him his entire
Yeah, Austin
career.
Theory's
The
at ringside.
Intercontinental title. Said he'd like one more shot, one more opportunity at the belt.
Feels like he's ready for it.
What a peel as he sends Waller across the ring.
I agree with him.
They're going to catch a shot of Theory, who's actually making some great facial expressions over here outside the ring. He's actually laughing at Waller getting a snot
Theory
knocked out
was
of him
good in
by
NXT,
Sheamus.
but he was also carried by
supposed to be your buddy, Austin.
What are we doing
Vince.
Austin just asked if he was good, man. The exact quote.
And there's Theory.
He's staring down. Sheamus, a distraction maybe by Theory. He would say, oh, well,
Sheamus right off our announce table.
Jeez, Grayson Waller.
And now Waller slides underneath.
Where's
the
he
ring.
going?
Clothesline knocks
Oh,
Sheamus
damn,
down.
Waller.
The Aussie icon.
Take notes. Oh, take notes. Oh, my God. Oh, that's how it is.
Take notes, he said. That's wild.
Austin, he told you to take some notes.
You need pen and paper? We got some. Pencil?
I
That's
think he actually forgot
wild.
that the reason he's dominating right now is because of Austin Theory, but nonetheless. Can you get my phone for me? Just
Dexter
flying
Loomis.
somewhere.
Dexter Loomis,
big Irish
man,
man, Flo.
I
That's
love
not
that
mine,
Index
that's
storyline.
That's a picture of my
Anybody
daughter.
else? Did anybody else enjoy the Index storyline? Because I thought that shit was great.
And Grayson Waller now. Top rope cover for the win on Sheamus and a kick out.
She's a beautiful girl. She was driving my car this weekend. This fight is awesome.
And now Grayson Waller, thanks to Austin
Pat
Theory,
McAfee and
turn this thing
Michael
around.
Cole just cleaning up the desk in the background. Anybody else noticing this?
I'll tell you what, I'm impressed with what the Aussie icon Grayson Waller is doing with Sheamus.
Yeah, Waller, tremendous athlete, former tag team champion.
There's some welts on Sheamus right now.
And the Let's Go Sheamus.
Yo, South Carolina's still alive tonight. I love this.
Grayson Waller, hard talker, braggadocious. Got that showboating style.
A lot of moxie. Wanting to prove himself. Thinks he has what it takes. He's clearly telling Austin Theory he's better than
I
him,
have
telling
Rhea
him to take
fatigue.
notes.
How do you have Rhea fatigue?
As that duo
Rhea
continues
fatigue
to
is not
try to
possible.
Figure out what the hell they are. And Sheamus is heading to the top rope.
Yeah, Sheamus up to the
Rhea
top. Now,
fatigue
Waller
is
there.
literally
Big knee.
not possible.
What a leap from Grayson Waller there.
Waller calls himself, quote, this is a quote, Pat, the most captivating star WWE today.
He's chopping the
Viking,
hell out of
I
Sheamus.
agree.
I see fingerprints wrapped around Sheamus's body. Grayson
Viking,
Waller
I
taking the
agree.
fight to Sheamus.
Superplex. And what a win this would be for Waller. Quickly into the cover.
Yeah,
Hooks the
but,
leg down by
okay.
Sheamus and a kick
Tyler,
out.
I can't agree with that. I
This
cannot
would
agree
be
with
a
that.
gigantic night for Grayson Waller if he beats Sheamus here.
Sorry, man.
Blow right to the back of the neck of the Celtic Warrior.
Think about the message that sends to everybody, including Austin Theory.
Theory cover again. Sheamus fights out of this.
Grayson Waller. Be a huge night for him.
Theory looking on. You gotta wonder what he's thinking. Does he want Waller to win? Would he be embarrassed if Waller wins? Because
And if
Theory
I'm
lost to
honest, her
Sheamus a
character
couple
has
of weeks
not
back.
evolved. Okay,
Sheamus just
Tyler.
kinda waited out a couple knees there.
When her music hits tonight,
And nobody home.
and
Sheamus
South Carolina
shoulder
is the
first into the
loudest
post. Waller looking
it is,
great ever since the
unless
distraction
Jey
a number of
Uso's
minutes
out
ago
there,
by Theory.
you can't say that. She literally
I'm really
gets the
interested to
biggest
see where
fucking
this
pop.
relationship with Theory and Waller is, Pat, because
Oh,
Well, there was a Waller sucks chant, and now Austin Theory's name's getting chanted.
Theory's making a lot of strange facial expressions.
Did we just
out
get
here
an
as he
Austin
watches
Theory
Waller go
chant?
after Sheamus. The Theory's the reason Waller's in control right now.
seriously?
Waller also,
Did we
I
get a
think,
Theory
loving
chant for the
fact that
first time in
Austin's name's
ever?
getting chanted, and he needs to pay attention to the fact that Sheamus just ate that.
Well, I think it woke Sheamus up.
Holy
Yep.
crap.
That's a nothing burger, says Sheamus.
Sheamus said, bring the fight.
Oh, man, that has to be demoralizing.
They're not smart. Waller
Get back here, boy.
run away, and it's not going to matter. And Austin Theory says, well, thank God it's not me.
Yeah, exactly. Rhea was her back was shown.
Chops to the chest of Grayson Waller.
Waller, oh, great move. What a move by Waller.
How's he even able to breathe is the question.
Well, that was incredible. Up over the top and just stomping
Tyler,
the
did you
back of the
watch
neck of
WrestleMania?
Sheamus.
Yeah, I think Grayson Waller's contemplating everything right now. I know the feeling, brother.
Yeah, Waller looking for that rolling flatliner, and he caught him.
Yo, that flatliner is actually
Cover now
decent.
by Waller. Hook to the leg. Sheamus at 2.
Tyler, I'll let chat deal with you on this one. I'm not falling for that. Anytime I comment about that other wrestler, I just get buried online, so I'm just leaving that alone. I'm not getting dragged into that.
Even though he is a bit arrogant, is what some people would say.
And Waller, a big smile on his face, realizing he is in control. Slowly taking his time, walking the second rope. And now Austin Theory, I don't know what Theory was doing, but it cost him. Theory,
what a knee!
Was that a distraction on purpose or not? But whatever it was, it cost Waller, who ran into a knee by Sheamus, and he may have a broken jaw.
And Sheamus is literally powering up through it all.
You know, the deeper the match goes, the longer it goes. Sheamus just continues to build momentum.
Jeff, you could always jump over to the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/MrTeshk.
Oh, a little inverted guillotine here by Sheamus.
Yeah, Sheamus punishing Waller here. Look at the power.
Oh my God!
Like a sack of leaves, carrying him on his back.
I don't think I've ever seen that. What was that
I think
move?
Waller weighs more than a sack of leaves, but I get your point.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Oh, and then, is that the
We haven't seen this in a while. That's the doubling smile, Pat. And I believe that's the Terminator style when he puts both fingers in.
Ouch.
Yeah, why so serious there from Sheamus to Grayson Waller?
Waller still fighting back. Oh, wow. Sheamus knocked out to the apron.
Grayson Waller.
And Waller putting up a fight here tonight against the Celtic Warrior.
This is Sheamus's.
Oh, he's going to steal the 10 beats of the Bowdrin from Sheamus. Yeah, not quite the effect that Sheamus is usually.
Come here, boyo.
Sheamus now on the
White
apron.
noise on the apron? Oh, shit!
Wow!
He just dropped him off the top rope.
I thought he hung him up by his neck.
And now I believe Waller's going to get a little payback here.
Nope.
And Waller scoots out of harm's way.
I feel like that was a necessary exit by Grayson, and that actual exit is what he's thinking.
Where you going? I'm done. No, you're not done. You're not done. I am not. You're not going to quit. You're going to quit. No. You don't quit. What do you mean? Stay in it. You wanted this.
Well, the argument with Theory did not allow Waller to get out of harm's way, and now Sheamus is going to make him pay right in front of Austin Theory, who has a bit of a grin on his face as the 10 beats of the Bowdrin are being delivered by the Celtic Warrior. You think Theory feels a bit responsible for that?
Look at Theory just laughing.
Trying to give a motivational speech.
This is great.
Listen to this place for Sheamus.
Yo, Theory or Waller just getting done dirty. Wow. Yo, we got a Austin Theory chant in this match. That's crazy.
I can't get over the fact that Austin Theory is, let's just call it like it is. He's laughing at his buddy Waller getting beat here tonight.
Yeah, he signed Grayson Waller up for this match. He tried to give him a motivational speech about not quitting, and
oh, that cost Waller any chance of getting away from the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
Grayson was thinking about leaving maybe the whole company. And it ended with him.
Grayson was maybe thinking about leaving the whole company.
1, 2,
That's
3.
insane.
Sheamus with a huge win here on Monday Night Raw.
Sheamus getting better and better and better with banger after banger after banger.
He's jacked.
I gotta get on that diet.
He's way more disciplined, strict, and built much better than both of us.
Well, this is a big week because two friends of WWE, Tyrese Halliburton of the Indiana Pacers, Jalen Brunson of the New York Knicks, massive WWE fans, face off starting Wednesday night in the Eastern Conference Finals.
I don't understand this basketball thing.
Pat from Indiana, I'm a massive New York Knicks fan all the way back in '73. 7 years old. I was at the Garden watching the Knicks' last championship win. But Pat, I think we got to make a bet on this thing.
That's right. If the Pacers win, Michael Cole would do an entire Raw in a tank top. And if the Knicks win, which they won't, Pacers in 5, maybe 6. We'll see.
Well, what are you going to dress then?
I'll wear a full suit like the clock.
Okay, that's the bet. Well, earlier on today, Pat and I had the opportunity to talk to Tyrese Halliburton of the Pacers via satellite from Indianapolis.
Okay, I'll be back.
Welcome again, Tyrese. And you know, I've been in these top secret recording sessions over the past couple of months, lending my voice to a very special character in the 2K video game.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking news, Tyrese Halliburton will be a part of the Dunks and Destruction package with the WWE 2K25 video game later this year. Congrats to you, Tyrese. This has to be a dream come true, my brother.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited. Obviously, I got the opportunity to come and be in the Garden and experience that and get in the ring a little bit. So I'm excited about being a playable character in the game, and yeah, it's gonna be super cool. So I appreciate the opportunity, and I'm looking forward to it.
You know, Tyrese, we showed some of the clips from you and Jalen Brunson getting into it. Jalen, of course, the star of the New York Knicks last June in SmackDown in Madison Square Garden. Did you ever think that the rivalry would get to this point where you're going to be in the Garden Wednesday night, just a few steps away from perhaps playing in your first ever NBA Finals?
Yeah, I mean, I knew that, you know, we would probably have to see the Knicks again down the line after that series last year. And I didn't know when, but I knew it would happen eventually. And here we are. So I'm excited about it. Obviously, this is a special, special rivalry that I'm excited to be a part of and, you know, keep adding chapters to it. So I'm looking forward to it.
I love that we got both voices in this interview thus far. I also love the fact that you're in a video game for WWE, and he has his own commemorative merch right now at www.shop.com. You got merch, you're in a video game. Now, in the near future, obviously, this rivalry with the New York Knicks, deep hatred between these two teams. How does it feel to be right in the middle of it, and how does it feel to be taking on the Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals?
Yeah, obviously this has been a special rivalry dating back to the 90s. You know, it's like Rock Austin almost, you know, fans
jump
love
over to
this
the
stuff,
Twitch
so
channel.
I'm excited to be a part of it. Last year, I
You
think
say Indiana
that I
versus
know
the
what I
Knicks
was
is like
necessarily
Rock
getting
Austin?
into. I knew it was just going to be a competitive series.
Yeah, I
And now
watch it, Jeff.
understanding the
I watch
hatred between the fan
Pat's
bases and, you know, how serious
podcast.
of a rivalry this is. It's a lot of fun, and yeah, I'm looking forward to playing against these guys again. It's going to be a fun series, and yeah, I'm ready.
So, Tyrese, hopefully by the time we get to Saturday night, which is an off day, the Knicks are going to be up 2-0.
Oh, shut up, Cole. You biased piece of trash. Don't you listen to this, Tyrese. You're making time for you.
After the Sheamus versus Waller, I think we're going to see Theory versus Waller soon.
I know you're going to be watching Saturday night's
it's a good
main
chat.
event on NBC, and
It's a
I
good
want to
shout.
ask you your prediction for the main event between Jey Uso and Logan Paul for the world title.
Yeah, so you guys know I was in the Garden with Logan. Logan's my guy. He's also from Cleveland, just beat the Cavs, so he texts me, we text back and forth after that series as well. So I would love to say Logan, but I know where my heart lays right now. I know where I'm standing. 4 letters.
One word. Ooh.
Yeet, I'm with Jey.
Okay, I like to hear that.
Tyrese, congratulations, and good luck in the Eastern Conference Finals on Wednesday night.
Appreciate it, guys.
Yeah, and good job giving that kid tickets in a first-class tickets and a suite hotel in Indianapolis for a month.
Oh, on Pat's show today.
No, yeah, you did that though, out of your pocket, my show. You're a good man.
I think you should pay for it.
No,
It should come out of your pocket.
no. Good luck, Tyrese.
Yeah, Pat, you should pay for it. Nonetheless, Pat and I will be ringside Saturday night on NBC, streaming on Peacock live nationwide.
Kind of sucks I'm going to miss Saturday night main event. Maybe I'll stream like after.
Teaming up with Sami Zayn to take on Rollins and Breakker on Saturday night. Pat, how about this one? It's not for the title, it's about respect. It's John Cena and R-Truth.
R-Truth, his childhood hero was John Cena, he's always said. So for this to happen on the one last time run for John Cena, it's a beautiful thing. And R-Truth has a chance with John
Cena
Cena's
is
moves.
opening the show.
Are you ready for this?
Is that what they just said?
This personal rivalry, will it end?
Will Theory join Seth? No. And I disagree with every single wrestling outlet saying that Theory's going to join Seth.
I can't wait to call it.
And Jey Uso defends his World Heavyweight Championship against Logan Paul. Will Paul win his first world title?
Tyrese Halliburton, who is an absolute legend in the making, says 4 letters, 1 word. Yeet. I think that's how a lot of people feel.
All at Saturday night's main event. Let's check in with Kathy Kelly now.
Thanks, Cole. Well, speaking of that match, I am here with the ring general, Gunther. Earlier tonight, you said you didn't care who won between Logan Paul and defending World Heavyweight Champion Jey Uso this Saturday. But with others now targeting that championship, is your game plan different heading into June 9th?
Oh, hello.
It's been a while. Been a while since we shared the same space. I just wanted to come here and let you know that the work you did with my World Heavyweight Championship, that's pretty good, man. That's pretty good stuff, you know?
Didn't Gunther hold it longer than Seth?
Interesting conclusion. I heard about the long-term plan. But for a visionary, Seth, you're pretty short-sighted. Because you're definitely not the long game around here.
Great.
I am the future around here.
All right. I'll cut the crap. I came here out of professional courtesy for someone I thought I had respect for. So I'll give it to you straight. If you happen to find that World Heavyweight Championship around your waist again, you will be treated no different than anybody else. You will make yourself a target.
That's a good back and forth right here.
You know what, Seth? Please. I cannot wait. In fact, I am eagerly awaiting it.
You know what? The backstage segments have almost been better than the in the arena segments tonight. Really good.
Seth Rollins trying to cut a lot of deals here tonight.
Did she get a face tattoo?
Terrible threat match. Introducing first from Adelaide.
Did Rhea get a face tattoo?
Rhea Ripley begins her quest at an opportunity at another world championship. Looking to qualify.
Asking for a friend.
For Money in the Bank. Triple threat action. Live on Netflix.
What an opportunity. Mommy wants it all.
Anime's on his bullshit tonight. Anime is on his bullshit tonight. Okay, but seriously though, did Rhea get a new face tattoo next to her ear?
Rhea Ripley fired up here tonight.
Yeah, the roof blew off of this place whenever she was shown on screen earlier, and the entire time she has entered this arena. Electrifying, to say the least.
Massive star, multi-time women's world
No,
champion.
it wasn't her hair. It was a sword, like a dagger, like right here.
One of a kind.
Absolutely. The Australian anomaly.
There's nothing on her Insta?
Just so much aura.
I'm not tripping out. I swear there was a dagger on her face. And I don't recall that ever being there.
Embodied is Rhea Ripley. Sorry, Rhea Bloody Ripley. She's trying to throw her jacket.
Rhea with that big dick energy.
Catch it? Uh-oh. I don't know. That her jacket's probably tougher than me. That's kind of the Rhea
It's
Ripley
not hair.
Isn't it?
You're pretty tough, though.
Thank you.
Don't make me rewind this. I know I'm not wrong.
definitely not the long.
Yeah, nice. It's a dagger.
Stickers have been great my whole life.
Need a lot of them, huh?
Kyrie with a new theme, or is this her original theme? Oh, this is her NXT.
Making her way to the ring.
Is this her NXT theme?
Yamaguchi, Japan. Kairi Sane.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Kairi Sane returning to action here on Monday Night Raw tonight. She's been out since December.
I feel like I want to go watch Pirates of the Caribbean now.
Hand injury. I spoke to Kairi earlier today. She told me she's 100% and she's ready to make some noise. This should be an incredible triple threat matchup tonight to qualify for the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Alexa Bliss qualified on Friday Night SmackDown. Roxanne Perez qualified earlier tonight. 4 spots remain. 2 on Raw,
I feel like
SmackDown.
I need to go watch Pirates of the Caribbean after this.
Gold coins. Pirate Vibe.
And an eye patch that pays homage to one cameraman of ours at ringside.
That one-eyed man can somehow do his job better than when he had 2. Kairi Sane, welcome back.
They're only going to put Kairi into the Money in the Bank just so she can do something crazy off a ladder.
Will advance to the Money in the Bank contract ladder match 2 weeks from Saturday in Los Angeles.
No, it's a tattoo. You can see it.
Rhea Ripley doesn't have gold around her waist.
It's next to her
She's
right
looking to
ear.
make that happen.
As we saw earlier tonight, Pat, there are no countouts, no disqualifications.
I'm not wrong. Jimmy, say sorry.
Threat match, Lyra Valkyria getting involved, costing Becky Lynch an opportunity.
Jimmy, say sorry.
Roxanne Perez defeating Natalya to move on, and now we're underway. Zoe Stark goes right after Kairi Sane, and Rhea Ripley now gets involved. This will be a physical one, I guarantee you.
It certainly will.
And Zoe Stark now.
Fucking right you are.
Now by Stark. Pick up by Rhea Ripley. Fast-paced action. Kairi Sane, sunset flip up over the top. Rhea Ripley.
Picks
And,
Kairi Sane up.
Oh my God.
German suplex by
What a
Rhea.
German from Rhea.
Zoe Stark with that great drop kick. Very athletic.
So,
Zoe
dude,
Stark.
starting price 66 Phoenix at 107 debate. Dude, go.
Zoe has been in
107 for starting price? That's good tickets.
Kairi Sane, Rhea Ripley looking to qualify for their first. We talked earlier tonight, Pat, 100% of the time in the women's division, when they cash in the contract, we crown a new world champion.
We love mommy.
The latest example of that earlier this year. Big shoulder tackle.
When you become world champion, you're legitimized forever.
What a
industry,
Ludwig.
which is why Rhea Ripley is so beloved by everybody.
Nice leapfrog by Zoe.
Yo, Rhea.
Great drop kick by Rhea. Showing off her
Let's
athleticism
go.
in this match. Rhea is so focused. Talked to her earlier today. She understands.
Oh,
that this is
Kyrie,
an
what are you doing?
opportunity to get back into the world title hunt. Saw her staring down her tag partner last week, the world champ Io Sky.
Triple threat, it's hard to put an odds-on favorite, but Rhea Ripley is favored in every match that she is in.
Jesus.
For good, for a long time now.
Kairi Sane.
Oh my God, that looks sick.
Great to see Kairi Sane back.
Yeah, Kairi, a former.
Everyone's like always looking down at his phone posting. No, I can still see the monitors right here.
One-time NXT Women's Champ, 2-time tag champ.
Zoe
went for that missile drop kick. And
oh no.
I believe Zoe may have gotten hurt. I believe she hurt her knee when she came off that top rope. Zoe's hurt. The official now, Sean Bennett, is checking on Zoe Stark. Zoe may have blown her knee out. The doctor now heading into the ring to check on Zoe.
Oh no.
Zoe came off the top rope, tried to hit Kairi Sane with that sniper-like drop kick. Kairi moving out of harm's way, and Zoe hit hard, and now the official, Sean Bennett, is going to back off the competitors so the doctor can
this
deal
is
with
this
Zoe
ain't
Stark. This is a
this is real.
tragic situation. Zoe, who's had knee injuries in the past.
Oh no. I think they might stay with it on the Canadian broadcast.
And again, the situation developing
they're
here.
staying with it.
Rhea and Zoe Stark in a triple threat match to qualify for the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Zoe Stark landed awkwardly.
Doctor is rolling
sniper missile drop kick,
Zoe out the ring.
She may have re-injured a knee that caused her many, many problems in the past. Our doctor is working with Zoe right now.
Yeah, Zoe's out the ring.
Fans,
that
showing her some respect. Zoe extremely upset as she's going to be helped out of the arena now by our doctor. And now it comes down to a one-on-one match.
Yeah, Zoe's being helped out and carried out.
And you see the doctor carrying
Doctor had to carry Zoe out.
Out of the background, and we'll get an update on Zoe Stark as hopefully as the night goes on.
That's
Obviously,
unfortunate.
WWE social media will be
that's unfortunate.
covering that. And now we're going to reset, Pat, which is going to be now a one-on-one match.
Guys, that clip, for the ones that can't see it in the U.S., will be up in like 5 minutes. You'll be able to see what happened during commercial break.
Yeah, that looked bad. Everybody here felt the same exact way. Positive vibes, prayers for Zoe and her knee. Now, Rhea and Kairi Sane. One-on-one match for a shot at Money in the Bank.
You actually hear her. You actually hear her call for Kairi while she's midair.
Behind Rhea Ripley.
Rhea with a big elbow to Kairi. Now Ripley with a big boot. Down goes Kairi Sane. And Rhea Ripley fired up here.
She certainly is, and so is Greenville.
And again, I think the fact that this is now one-on-one will favor Rhea Ripley in this match. Again, Kairi Sane returning to action for the first time in nearly 6 months.
It's going to be interesting. Rhea's going to have to take a pin here,
She's
probably.
taking the fight to Rhea now. Kairi looks to be in tremendous shape as well.
Oof, Jesus, Rhea.
Rhea Ripley.
Now, one of these women going to join Alexa Bliss and Roxanne Perez in the Money in the Bank contract ladder match. Cover by Rhea. 1, 2, kick out.
Okay, we're back from commercial here.
And again, ladies and gentlemen, the situation here in Greenville, South Carolina is this triple threat match between Rhea Ripley, Kairi Sane, and Zoe Stark is now a one-on-one match to qualify for the Money in the Bank contract ladder match. Zoe Stark, moments ago, tried to deliver that sniper missile drop kick off the top rope. She landed awkwardly, and the fear is she has re-injured a knee that was surgically repaired and kept her out of action for a number of months.
Rhea Ripley.
Oh, and a fall-away slam by Ripley. We'll try to get you an update on Zoe whenever we can. Rhea now drags Kairi back, center of the ring. Hook of the leg, kick out by Sane. This is Kairi's first match since December.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it was a little ring rust on Kairi's.
Another crack at the world title, and the easiest way to do that, win the Money in the Bank contract ladder match. And now the Prism Lock. This is a submission maneuver by Rhea. And she's got Kairi center of the ring. Will Kairi tap out?
Rhea Ripley is a champion. She doesn't have gold. She's looking for it. Money in the Bank. There's a way to get it back. Kairi Sane had no idea she had a one-on-one match with Rhea Ripley tonight. She thought this was going to triple threat.
Yeah, and again, I think the fact that it's one-on-one
they're professionals, though. They're going to be able to run this through.
For the first time in nearly 6 months.
Especially if you don't
Kairi's not a new star.
Specifically for Rhea Ripley. Now, Kairi Sane is back. And she
Tyler, I don't mean to disagree with you on everything tonight, but Kairi's not a new star.
And Kairi into the corner.
Here we go. Kairi said.
And Kairi's not getting reactions like Rhea does.
Kairi now top rope. The high flyer. Rhea Ripley looking to counter now. Both women slugging away here.
A headbutt from Kairi Sane to Rhea Ripley.
Oh, goodness!
Fucking hell! What was that?
Cover 2 advance. Kairi somehow gets her shoulder up.
What was that?
What a physical match this has been.
I mean, a drop kick.
Oh my God!
Picking her right out of midair. And again, you qualify for the Money in the Bank contract ladder match. You head to LA in 2 weeks from Saturday. You climb a ladder, you grab the contract.
That missile drop kick was insane, or that whatever kind of drop kick that was insane.
A world championship opportunity anytime you want. That is what is at stake. We talked about it earlier, Pat. It can change your life and your career.
Yeah, it changes everything in an instant. Rhea Ripley's been there, done that a lot, and she's looking to get back.
Now looking for Riptide. Kairi Sane. Try to put Kairi away. Sane, though, able to drop behind and catch her with a backhand.
Spinning elbow by Kairi Sane.
Now driving Rhea toward the corner. You can ask guys like Sheamus how it changes your career.
Stop.
Cash in Money in the Bank. Seth Rollins did it at WrestleMania. Damian Priest as well as Kairi Sane delivers a blow to Ripley.
And Tiffy time. Put herself into a different strategy.
She's going up for that
Bayley
elbow.
did the same thing a few years prior. Io Sky as well. And now Kairi Sane, top rope, going for the insane elbow, and Rhea able to counter.
Another.
How does that not hurt Rhea? She got folded on that.
Shall I say, to Kairi Sane coming from the top rope. Devastating enough to begin with, let alone when you're falling into the boots from Rhea Ripley.
This guy just sitting in the Fiend mask all night.
Is at stake.
Changes everything for you. One-on-one.
Men's qualifiers begin next week here on Monday Night Raw. Rhea Ripley delivers a right to Kairi Sane.
Just knocks Kairi down, and then she says, "Is that all you got?"
Yeah, that's why I don't have Twitter.
Women trying to qualify for their first ever Money in the Bank contract ladder match.
Big shots here.
Oh my God.
Did you expect this from Kairi Sane?
Yeah, putting up the fight against Ripley. Looking to advance. What an opportunity this
I just watched Zoe's injury bag. Oh.
She ducked the spinning elbow. You try to hit it twice. No, ma'am.
Cover Riptide.
That's it. 1,
Cover.
2, 3.
Rhea Ripley is going to LA for Money in the Bank. Rhea Ripley now joins Roxanne Perez and Alexa Bliss, filling 3 of the 6 spots for Money in the Bank. What a match for Rhea.
Once it became a one-on-one match.
Oh my God. That was... I just watched it back on... I was able to clip it.
Massive fight in her comeback. Since December, Rhea Ripley stands tall and is in Money in the Bank. Which I assume
Hear me out. Rhea wins Money in the Bank and cashes in on Dominic. That would be fucking amazing.
Matchups fighting out on SmackDown, men's and women's next week, of course, on Monday Night Raw. Also,
yeah, the Money in the Bank is gonna be insane.
Stark, who was injured in this matchup here tonight. Well, you know, tomorrow, Sam Roberts and Megan Morant will dive into everything Monday Night Raw. It is, of course, the Raw recap, and the special guest is none other than Indiana Pacers' Tyrese Halliburton. We'll talk a lot more about being in the 2K game and, of course, the NBA Eastern Conference.
I'm happy more people are learning about Tyrese.
Oh my
He's a
God.
great superstar. He's incredible in our city.
That knee injury might be...
That
might actually be the worst knee injury I've seen in WWE in a long time.
Florida, capping off what's going to be a great weekend in Tampa.
That actually might be...
I don't know if Tozawa has a death wish or not, but he's got to go one-on-one pat with Rusev.
Fuck me, that's just, that was hard to watch. I don't do leg injuries well. That was hard to watch.
True selves, like he did when he left the company, he said, and that has made him a very dangerous man.
They go one-on-one next week on Raw.
Rusev promo. Tozawa!
I admire your courage.
Yeah, Zoe's gonna be out for a long fucking time. Knees, yeah, your knee is not supposed to bend that far that way.
Trying to do what's best for you.
This week in a row, lost by 1. Jesus Christ, dude, that sucks.
I fix myself. But you go and challenge me, you ungrateful little man. I was born in the Tempest. I am the son of thunder. Who are you to challenge me? A wheat until a blade. Now, you've got my attention and you've got a problem. You should have thanked me and walked away. Instead, you listened to them and not your brother. Remember, your ego might get you cheered, but your arrogance will get you slaughtered. To Tozawa-san, next week on Monday Night Raw, I will embrace your challenge with open arms. And after I beat you senseless and I tap you out, I am going to forgive your stupidity and forget your existence.
Just seen the injury, not good. Just see, yeah. It's...
Yeah. Good luck, Tozawa. Meanwhile, Braun Breaker has his orders. Break Jey Uso. Seth Rollins says, make him pay because this is personal now. And for the World Heavyweight Champion, Jey Uso, it's about
Fuck, her knee is not supposed to bend that way.
Jey versus Braun Breaker, live.
All right, yeah. So the Zoe video is up on my Instagram and I'm on my TikTok. So oh no, DeMarco, that is a torn. She bent inward, so anterior, posterior. Anterior, posterior. That might be a PCL. That might be more than one ligament. That might be more than one ligament. I'm just saying.
God for the New Day.
And thank God for me.
Thank you, God.
As each and every one of you already know, I graduated from the greatest college in the world just right down the street, and that is Furman University. And based on all the recessive piles of genes that we see here in the audience tonight, I'm still the best thing to come out of this city.
Wait, hold on, wait, don't boo that. You can't boo that, the man is being honest. He's
You can boo that.
And
You can boo that.
Honesty and telling the truth. The honest truth is that we would love to defend these
The honest truth?
titles. However, we just can't seem to find worthy opponents.
Now. The teams here on Raw are very good, but let's be real. Once they're faced with any sort of adversity, they're just gonna crumble like grandma's cookies.
Your grandma's, not ours. Our grandma will cook the mess out of some cookies. But
Damn right.
let's take the LWO, for example, who we all know is nothing without Rey Mysterio, who just so happens to be on the shelf. Yet again, it's just a matter of time before they cease to exist.
No. We're explaining something. We're talking. A-Town down. They've been fighting for like a calendar year. So any day now, Grayson Waller's gonna kick Austin Theory's head straight off his shoulders.
Now, the Creed boys, however, they got some talent. I like those guys.
They're good.
They got
They're
some
good.
talent.
But the War Raiders.
War
the
Raiders.
former tag team champions of the world. The guys we beat at WrestleMania for these.
Similar to Charlotte's.
We already know that
That
Ivar
was
doesn't need Eric
Charlotte
because
came
Ivar
down
is the
and
star.
bent weird. Zoe had full body
Ivar's
going
the
one
star.
way and the
That's
other.
Right. Not Eric. All these teams, they don't really matter. The only team that matters is your boys, the New Day.
New
and you
Day?
should thank God that you have us.
Thank God for the New Day.
What just happened? I wasn't paying attention.
Hey, you know, What's Your Story with Step McMahon features sit-downs and people from all walks of life, sports, entertainment, business, and more, to learn the story and hear their journey. This week's guest, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Catch What's Your Story this Thursday on
I didn't watch
Step
any of that.
McMahon's YouTube channel. Or
I didn't
any
pay
audio
attention to
platform
anything that was
where you
going on
get
with the New Day
your
just then. Sorry,
podcast.
guys. My apologies. My apologies.
Absolutely quality out there.
Okay.
Did they get it? And they got it.
Roxanne.
I love it.
Finn and Roxanne.
I can't wait for Liv to come back from Japan. I love it. I love it.
Hold on. What is she doing here?
Listen, guys, play nice. We've been chatting the last couple of weeks, and I'd just like to take a moment to formally introduce Roxanne Perez to the Judgment Day.
Hi, guys.
Because, you know, I've been thinking about what Dom said a couple of weeks ago about how we might need some more numbers around here.
I think we should talk to Liv.
No, look, Liv is going to appreciate this. You have me, JD, and Carlito all covering your back. But Raquel and Liv have no one.
I still think we should talk to Liv.
Carlito.
Especially with all the Judgment Days.
No. Listen. She's not a member of the Judgment Day. But, you know, sometimes we need a little help around here. And in that case, we have Roxanne.
Look, I'm just still trying to find my place here on Raw, and I really admire what you guys have done. And I got you guys presents.
Presents?
See?
Chicken nuggies? Chicken nuggies.
For me?
No sauce.
What'd you get me?
We've been introduced. You've given us your presents. You can go now.
I love how he's just eat.
We'll hear about this.
Oh, I can't wait.
Finn just trolling. Love it.
Oh, boy. Hey, just announced, John Cena, Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch, Dominic Mysterio, and Alexa
Sophia.
Bliss are headed to Fanatics Fest.
When did I
Don't miss your
message
chance
you?
to get up close and personal
25
with your
minutes
favorite
before
WWE
stream started
superstars,
saying
along
this
with
was
a
gonna
stacked
happen?
lineup of athletes and celebrities, including
Yo, Finn
Tom
is a
Brady,
goat.
Kevin Durant, Derek Jeter, Peyton Manning, and many more. Fanatics Fest emanates from the Javits Center in New York City, June 20th through June 22nd.
Literally
This is
sent
one show
that
the
message
WWE Universe does not
well
want to miss, so
before
secure your
stream
tickets
started saying
now
Roxanne
at
was coming into the clubhouse.
fanaticsfest.com. Well, ladies and gentlemen, busy weekend coming up for us. Of course, SmackDown is on Friday night. Then Pat and I will be in Tampa Saturday night for Saturday night's main event. In Tampa next Monday, Memorial Day for Monday Night Raw. And check out what we got next week, Pat. More Money in the Bank qualifying matchups, including the start of the men's bracket here on Raw.
That's right. You classify Money in the Bank as one of the most important nights of
You know what
the
sucks
year
though?
for WWE
That clip
superstars.
is
Qualifying matches
not gonna look good because Roxy's not
are
in
in
it.
abundance.
And good luck to Tozawa.
Yeah, Rusev's on a war path right now, and Tozawa's next. And good luck to Tozawa, but that feels like Rusev's night.
And this could be fun. The World
Okay,
Tag
she's kinda
titles
in
on
it.
the line. The New Day defending against both the Creed brothers of American Made and the War Raiders. Triple threat action for the tag titles next week.
Yeet. 4 letters. 1 word. Huh. Yeah, that kid just wanted to touch the title.
Hear my music! Oh yeah! Oh yeah, Cole.
That curtain is not working with Jay.
It's been a long night, but oh, he's got to eat.
Come on, chat. He found a kid.
All ages, all cities. 4 letters, 1 word. Yeet.
What'd you call it? Yeetville, South Carolina earlier tonight?
That's right.
Let's go.
And the mayor just showed up. Our champion.
Well, for Jey Uso, tonight's not about defending the championship. Tonight is about, well, revenge and retribution, but more importantly for Jey Uso, it's about surviving to get the Saturday night's main event, to get to Logan Paul, to get to that title defense.
This is life at the top, Jey Uso. Jay looks good.
Looks great with a gold around his waist, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Gold grill. World title. Gold sunglasses.
Four letters.
This
One
man
word.
is oozing champion right now. Radiating.
Otis just went live on Twitch.
City.
Does not give a shit that Raw's on.
With every
Oh, queso.
Okay. And good eating, Cole.
Thank you.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from San Francisco, California. Weighing in at 242 pounds. He is the World Heavyweight Champion. Main event, Jey Uso.
That's some good eating down here in South Carolina.
South Kakalaki. Michael Cole's asleep. Pat McAfee's up like it's 3 o'clock in the morning, and he's on about on
Just yeet signs and hands
5 grams,
all over.
maybe 10
Greenville.
grams of that Colombian pure. Jesus fucking
Our
Christ.
champion.
What did he say?
The dogs.
The unpredictable badass.
I'm sorry, chat.
Barking in Greenville.
And his opponent, accompanied by
I'm really sorry, chat.
the Wise Man, Paul Heyman. From Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, Braun Breaker.
You know, Pat, a lot has been made in the past couple of weeks about the weight of carrying the World Championship and whether or not Jey Uso can carry the weight and the responsibility.
Tesh, I'm up at 3 in the morning.
World champion.
Yeah, but Jimmy, you
Well,
can't afford that
if he
Colombian
can run
pure.
the gauntlet that could face him over the next 3 weeks.
I don't even know if that's
he'll
PG.
handle the weight of the title. Tonight, it is a non-title affair against Braun Breaker. But he has to get through Breaker because Saturday night, he's got Logan Paul with the title on the line. It's Saturday night's main event. And if he survives Saturday night, 3 weeks from tonight, he has to defend against the man he beat at WrestleMania. That would be Gunther. Can Jey Uso run the gauntlet? Will he be up for the challenge? And for Breaker, it is about breaking. It is about hurting Jey Uso tonight. The marching orders from Seth Rollins, Pat. Rollins said it was all business a couple of weeks ago when he faced
Yo,
Jey
do we
Uso for the world title. But when Uso decided to side with his long-time rival CM Punk and, of course, Sami Zayn last week, it changed from business
What
to
just
personal
happened?
for Rollins.
I think the last person I would want to have to face just days before a world title defense would be Braun Breaker.
Yeah, Breaker with nothing to lose. It's not
Facts.
about winning this match
Facts.
for him. It's about
beating him down.
Yeah, destroying Uso. Seth Rollins very vocal tonight about making sure he's next in line after the Gunther title match 3 weeks from tonight.
4 letters. One word.
Going toe-to-toe with Breaker tonight. Driving Breaker up over the top rope into the floor.
Yes, he is. Most pressure. Jay showing up in the biggest way.
And Jay now, suicide dive, takes Breaker out. I've been very impressed with the way Usos responded the past number of weeks.
That was close.
Absolutely.
Don't apologize. That was funny. I try. Yo, Viking with the yeet. I heard it. I gotta figure out how to get my sound alerts a little louder. I know you guys are struggling to hear them. I hear them loud as day. But I know you guys don't hear them. But thank you, Viking, for playing the yeet.
The world title is coming back to Seth Rollins.
Yeah, Paul Heyman and Seth freaking Rollins kind of running roughshod around.
You didn't
the
hear us? I heard
backstage
it.
area.
Plays Meyer.
Seth running around, acting all entitled, like he's owed things around here.
Paul Heyman doing his thing, pulling strings, drawing up ideas, strategy.
What an opportunity for that young man, Braun Breaker, to be under the tutelage of not only Rollins, but of course the wise man, Paul Heyman, who's changed so many careers over the years.
Billions of dollars.
And look at what he's done for the likes of Brock Lesnar, and of course CM Punk,
our tribal chief,
Roman Reigns.
Oh, Paul Heyman now doing the counting. He's telling Braun Breaker to do a little head game. Just made eye contact with Braun Breaker. Don't love
You
that.
want that to happen as Braun breaks the count as he enters the ring. Your assessment of Jay's title reign so far seems to get more confident every week.
I think he's gaining confidence. I think he's learning what the position means, being the world champion. I think he's kind of mastering it in his own way. Obviously, first time.
You're gonna beat me up? I will beat your ass, son! You understand me?
It's aggressive.
Is it more difficult, Pat, to be the hunter or the hunted?
It depends what your pedigree is. I'd say Jey Uso's pedigree is used to being at the top.
Yeet, yeet.
You can be lonely up there. There's a lot of pressure, and everybody wants what you have.
Jay taking the fight to Breaker, and
We're still on commercial break right now, though, so we're okay.
The fight they're seeing out of Jay tonight. Again, we mentioned Seth thought it was all business until Jay decided to align himself with Sami Zayn and CM Punk. Of course, Punk, a mortal rival of Seth Rollins, and that's when it turned things around for Seth.
I hate to say this, but can somebody test a sound alert?
He had Breaker attack Jay last week.
I think Seth was going to find a reason to become champion, especially with the way him and Paul have been operating, and obviously their hit dog, Braun Breaker.
No, I tested it on my end.
Breaker.
Explosive breaker.
Actually, here, hold on. Hold on.
He described.
Can do it all. Bye-bye, bitch.
Y'all hear that?
And what's interesting about this match tonight, Pat, is this is a rivalry renewed. The third time these two have gone one-on-one. Back in September, remember, Jey Uso beat Braun Breaker to win his first singles
There you
championship,
go.
the Intercontinental title. Breaker with a clothesline.
Bax, I feel you, and I heard it too.
24 miles
I
an
feel
hour
it, and I heard you.
And the dogs are barking in Greenville.
And then back in October, Breaker would beat Uso to win his Intercontinental Championship back. This time, no titles on the line, but it's all about physicality. Boom!
At the same time, he's garnered hundreds of millions.
By the way,
if
Bax,
not
thanks for the
billions of
200
views
bits.
at this point for running that speed off of those ropes and then spearing people in half.
Yeah, ask I Show Speed about that.
Why is the referee yelling at Paul?
That's basically anybody that has been on the receiving end of his super spear. He's
Oh, that is.
Yeah, he's
Well,
intense
word.
as they come. Dislikes just about everyone. Paul Heyman likes what he sees. Paul knows talent, there's no doubt about that. You'll have to wonder how long he's had his eyes on Braun Breaker.
A long time.
Seems since he was a boy.
Oh, wow!
Jesus.
Breaker intercepted Uso with a slam, hook of the leg, kick out by the champ.
Obviously, he's second generation WWE superstar wrestler. Second generation dog.
Now Breaker having
Yeah,
his
that
way.
Kyrie Zane and that Zoe Stark injury is.
Braun Breaker, freak athlete.
He's
absolute freak athlete.
Has the pedigree, of course, of his father and his uncle, tremendous tag team competitors. But, you know, Braun Breaker, the first member of the Steiner family to actually hold a singles title here in WWE. Been a two-time Intercontinental Champion, twice NXT, one-time NXT Tag Champion.
That knee
Big
bending that way.
belly throw by
I
Breaker.
feel so bad for Zoe Starks.
Got all
You
of it. I
need
think
Jacob
went to the side a
Fatu.
little bit. Jey Uso might have been able to wiggle his way out of the grip there from Braun Breaker.
This is gonna get overused. But I'm on it.
I'll tell you what, having Paul Heyman select you is a massive ordeal.
Yeah, just, I mean, absolutely incredible. Changes everything.
And think about Jey Uso having to...
He's a bum! He's a bum!
Well, I'm not quite sure I agree
Sir,
with that.
if you don't mind.
Uso's got a world title defense on Saturday night.
Yeah, against Logan Paul. Now he's just trying to survive here tonight over Braun Breaker, and he's fighting back, and Uso's showing some guts.
Yeah.
Close eye. Oh, big right hand catches Braun right in the jaw.
I'm all gas, no brakes. So if you thought that you was gonna come and make a name for yourself, hell nah.
Melee kick right to the head.
Nope.
And now main event gonna back it on up, and Breaker's gonna suffer. Cover now by Jey Uso. Hook of the leg, kick out.
All right, I'll make one tomorrow because the ones that are on here are shit.
Breaker tonight, or that man Paul.
I'll create one. Actually, I'll create one right after stream.
At the end of the day, is Braun Breaker to do some damage to Jey Uso. That's what that group definitely wants.
Oh yeah, I'll create one tonight, and it'll be up for next stream for sure.
Braun Breaker was to get a win and beat up our
For
champion.
sure, I'll have it up.
Be a turning point evening, I think, for Braun Breaker, Paul
Use
Heyman, and Seth freaking
use
Rollins.
the era of McGillicuddy one.
Jey Uso back up as
Era
well.
of McGillicuddy. Oh, Jesus.
He'll catch him on the other side. Got him in the
Damn
shoulder,
it,
though.
Bobby.
It drove Breaker outside the ring and right to our announce table.
Another big kick from Jey Uso. Putting it in a keyhole, basically.
Jey Uso now looking to fly. Jey with a suicide dive. Caught by Braun Breaker. Braun now slamming Uso into our table, then into the ring post.
Yo, they just going
And
off on
Breaker
each
now
other.
Slinging Jey into the table.
Yo, it's hard to do that to a Samoan, bro.
The hell out of the way, Pat.
Yeah, dude. Like a jungle cat, this dog is about
Where
to
you
jump
going, Braun?
about 20 feet.
Braun Breaker. Wipe it out, Uso. Wipe it out himself. 20 feet off the apron to the floor.
You know what I mean?
Holy.
Commercial break. Yeah, commercial break. Yeet. Oh, let us.
Absolute craziness here on Monday Night Raw. Braun Breaker took off from the apron, flew about 20 feet onto the table onto Uso. They'll killed himself and Uso at the same time.
He would have cleared our table. He would have cleared our desk. I have no idea how this dude is this explosive. But he took some damage
This
as well.
match is good.
I don't know how you couldn't fly in that far.
I don't know how the hell either one of these men are trying to stand up now.
That guy's got a title defense on Saturday. He's taking on a dog on Monday night.
Yeah, again, if he survives.
They're barking at him. Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. You didn't deserve that. You didn't deserve that.
Well, maybe he shouldn't have put up that sign.
You didn't deserve that.
Who's he talking shit to?
You know?
Yeah. I mean, he opened the door. Braun came in.
Oh, my God. I don't know who he's talking shit to. He's talking shit to somebody.
That was unbelievable.
Our table's wrecked.
I don't know how you didn't saw Jey Uso in half. I don't know.
My chair is missing a wheel. And now Braun Breaker is putting Jey Uso up on the top rope.
Yeah, Braun Breaker is just that. He's a breaker of things. He's destructive.
Uh-oh. Chair is missing a wheel.
He's going for a superplex. Jey Uso.
He was, but Jey's able to block now.
You
Great
think?
defense by Jey
You know
Uso
what? You'd
up
think
there.
Braun Breaker would have someone that does
what's he
gear
think?
that actually matches the color.
Jey Uso, Braun trying to hang on.
Y'all see what I'm talking about?
Jey delivers the sit-out powerbomb for the win. Cover on Breaker. Kick out.
Very good
Unbelievable
match.
stuff by Jey Uso there.
Very good match.
Getting out of his grips at the top rope there. And delivering a sit-down powerbomb to Braun Breaker. I think he potentially thought that was it. All of Greenville did.
Incredible matchup here tonight in our main event.
Jesus,
on
we
Monday
got
Night Raw, 5 nights away from Jey Uso having to defend his title against Logan Paul.
Oh God, we're still on commercial break.
Uso, Braun Breaker. Deep.
Okay, seriously, I cannot stop looking at the vampire in the front row.
Breaker barking.
Like, we gotta get Seth Rollins out here. We gotta get Logan Paul out here. We gotta get Gunther out here. Oh my God!
Uso's gonna take his invitation. Breaker doesn't not like that at all. Up goes Jey Uso, lands on his feet. Jey with a right hand, and now both men exchanging blows. Again, this is not about a championship.
The girl that plays Dina played Dora? Really? I didn't know that. She's better at playing Dina, because at least I watched that.
He lost a tooth, something. Big shot from these two.
Oh, Haktua!
Oh, Breaker with a knee.
Bad on that.
Jey somehow still on his feet. Enziguri caught Braun.
Jey's jaw.
And Breaker went for a clothesline. Off the ropes now. Pop up. Samoa drop. Main event, Jey Uso for the victory. Kick out at 2.
The height on that pop-up.
7. I mean, that's like 7, 8 feet in the sky.
Precision offense by the World Heavyweight Champion. Jey Uso showing his mettle tonight.
Yes, it
Yo,
is.
Braun put everything in that leap, man.
Beginning to turn into a believer when it comes
You don't
to Jey
see
Uso.
big guys go up that high for pop-up Samoan drops.
Jey, top rope. Breaker's going to meet him there.
That
Breaker
was mental.
Hits Jey in the head. He loses his balance. Now Braun Breaker's climbing up. He was looking to do this earlier, I believe.
Wow.
And again, Jey able to counter.
Great defense yet again by Jey Uso. That could have been bad.
Frankensteiner.
Oh, wait a minute!
See ya!
Frankensteiner!
On!
Too
Uso
fast.
down. Breaker cover. Near fall for Breaker.
The Steiner family's athleticism
Bronson Reed?
knows no bounds. Earlier, he leaped from the ring over our commentary desk. And he climbs the ropes.
I could see
so
it, though.
Easily at 240,
No, this is not for the
250.
belt.
This guy's a specimen.
Intense as they come. And I believe he's about to make an example of Jey Uso here. Oh, for a spear, and he ran into a super kick.
I don't know if that was a super kick or just put my foot in the way.
Another near fall by Uso.
Jey thought it was 3.
This match is great.
Braun Breaker fell after getting kicked. I think we all thought Braun was done.
Again, being able to dig down deep, carry the weight of the championship.
Oh,
Heyman
someone's
Do it
coming.
against all odds.
Crowd's just
Heyman
stood up for
looking on.
something.
Scared to death for Braun Breaker, it looks like.
Crowd's paying attention to something else.
Jey Uso. Oh, Paul Heyman.
Yeah, Paul up
Sit
on
down,
the apron.
Penguin.
That allows Breaker to, again, Breaker with a steel chair now.
What's that all about?
The bottom line is this isn't about winning the match. This is about destroying Uso. Jey intercepts Breaker. And Paul Heyman again.
Jey Uso too quick for Braun Breaker in his chair.
Trying to provide that distraction, Pat. And almost cost Jey.
Paul!
Oh, Paul Heyman just grabbed Uso's foot.
Come on, Paul.
The official Rods and Potter never saw it. But Heyman got involved again, and Uso's like, okay, enough of this.
Paul Heyman's been standing ringside for decades. Knows every trick in the game.
And Jey Uso is about to give Paul Heyman what he deserves.
Oh, Paul Heyman. All right.
Okay, Paul.
Yeah, okay, Paul.
Running backwards.
Oh, and from behind, Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Seth freaking Rollins. That'll be a disqualification. Heyman suckered Uso in, and Rollins struck.
I mean, vintage Paul Heyman.
Seth, those jeans are way too skinny and way too short.
Now the beneficiary.
Well, Paul Heyman suckered in Jey Uso. Rollins was able to attack.
Oh, well, Jey Uso says, I don't give a damn. I'll fight you all.
Yeah, but the problem is it's 2-on-1
Here comes Sammy.
now. The problem is Breaker's back involved. Rollins said this is personal. He wants Breakker to just break down Jey Uso. Doesn't give a damn about Jay's title defense on Saturday.
Wow, what a pop for Sammy.
Who's got some help?
Sami Zayn is here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. They're really playing this whole Sammy's the third man thing, eh? Wow, this crowd, man.
And he's not alone.
This crowd tonight is awesome.
And here we go, a little preview of Saturday night's main event. Punk and
This
Sammy,
crowd tonight has not. This is a PLE crowd. Oh my God!
They're still fighting, Cole.
Yeah, the brawl continues. Again, these four mix it up. Saturday night's main event.
Oh, Braun Breakker just leaped up onto the desk and threw Sami Zayn.
I am so freaking impressed with this crowd.
Breakker now fighting out of the arena. Sammy. Punk's gonna get back into the fray. Here comes Punk.
Wow.
Pat, what a night it's gonna be. We're gonna have a ringside seat. Saturday night's main event for these four. Beat the hell out of one another.
Wow.
Everybody thinks they're saving the entire show.
Jay's left standing. Logan knockout Jay.
Braun Breakker.
Logan.
Boom! Logan Paul for a fourth time KO's the champion. With all that's transpired tonight, Logan Paul may not be the only one that Jey Uso has to worry about Saturday night.
What a finish to Monday Night Raw, honestly. By the way, shout out South Carolina. What a crowd. What a crowd. Damn. That was fucking insane. That, you know what? Overall, the show was very good. Overall, this show was very good. But that last 5 minutes was worth waiting for. And I like the 2.5 hours. That was a perfect time frame. Yes. Seriously, prayers up for Zoe Stark, though. Like, prayers up for Zoe Stark. Seriously, like, that was fucking crazy. Okay. Yeah. That was cool. That was lots of fun. Guys, in the next couple of weeks, couple things, quick. Next couple things. Gonna do some community nights. I will not be live for Saturday night main event because I will be at a show. But I hope you guys enjoy that. I will be live for SmackDown. I want to do a community night. So I will get more information on that. We're going to be doing some fun games. Also, fuck, what was I going to say? I'm so fucking lost on what I was going to say. Oh, Sophia, I'm going to message you and see, we'll chat quick. No, DeMarco, not marbles. But Sophia knows what we're going to do. It's been really fun. But, yeah, no, either way. Guys, I'm going to end it there. But thank you so much for the subs tonight. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we got Danny with the follow, Dark with the follow, Dylan with the follow, and Lion with the follow tonight. We had the bits from Viking and Bax, and then I know we had some subs. Oh yeah, Raider Chris, DeMonte, Alex, Bax, and DeMonte with a 5-bomb all tonight. Don't forget, guys, we hit 150 subs. We'll do a Topps unboxing live on stream. That'll go to the YouTube channel. Don't forget to follow the YouTube channel. Don't forget to go to the YouTube channel, hit that follow button. Don't forget to go to the Reddit and get your hot takes in on the Reddit. The second that's